Are we live, Moss? I think we're live. How's it going, guys? It's Dankai here, and welcome back to the channel. So today we've got a bit of a different one. We're going to be jumping into the EFL final day, and we're going to be watching along, having a look at the results as they go, and especially keeping our eye on Derby County versus Sheffield Wednesday. So we're going to be looking at games in the Championship and League One, but today we are joined by fellow YouTuber and all-round legend Mossy SSJ. How are we doing, bro?
Yeah, I'm not too bad, bro. Thank you very much for having me on. It's something a bit different. I'm looking forward to it.
Me too, man. Me too, and it's good to have you on. So, obviously, when it comes to football, the most adept person I can think of for it is yourself. So I thought we'd definitely get our very own Chris Kamara, Mossy SSJ, on for the watch along.
I'll try my best.
But now, how's the day going so far, Moss?
Yeah, it's going brilliant so far. Thank you. Obviously, I'm a Man United fan. If people don't know, I've been into football all my life. I love all football. I can watch any type of football whenever. Obviously, Dankai, my guy, big football fan as well. We always have a chat when games are on, especially Man United. And I'm gassed we're through to the final. So I just want to see what happens with Derby as well today. I'm really interested. Obviously, is Wayne Rooney still manager, I believe?
He is. He is. So
he's not doing too well at the moment, is he?
He's not. I don't think it's quite gone to plan for them. And I'm not sure if the channel will know, but I am actually a Forest fan, and I'm in two minds. We were speaking about it earlier, weren't we, Moss? I'm sort of in two minds if I want Derby to go down, because on one side, yeah, it would be funny to see Derby go to League One, but on the other side, I do like watching Forest versus Derby play. So it's going to be.
You'd be losing one of your best rivalries of every season, wouldn't you?
That's it. And so, like, two of the best games of the year are Forest v Derby. So yeah, it's going to be interesting though to see how it pans out.
County are going to get in Championship anytime soon, is it?
Not for a while. Not for a while anyway. But no, so basically what we're going to be doing, we're going to be obviously watching the games as they go. You're going to be, like I say, highlighting Derby County versus Sheffield Wednesday. Yep. We are going to be making some predictions beforehand as well. We've got 6 highlight games that we're going to be making predictions for. And yeah, we're just going to basically see how the final day unfolds. So do you want to start with some predictions, Mossy, and then we'll, or do you want to go with? Do you want to start yours, do your intro and that, and then we'll jump into it there?
Well, I'll do some predictions first, like I don't mind. But to be fair, I do think Derby are going to lose. I mean, it's just been a ridiculous season for them. I don't know what's gone wrong, whether it's kind of adjusting to the new manager, but then again, they've had so many managers over the past few years, like a lot of Championship teams and lower clubs do than the Premier League. So I don't know whether it's that. It seems like one season, it's kind of the same with Forest. It seems like one season they'll both do really well, then the next season it just all goes downhill. Then after that, they do good again.
That's it. So that's why it will be interesting to see if Derby can actually save themselves today. It'll be interesting to see how they bounce back next season, because I think a lot of it with Derby this year, like you say, is instability, losing the managers. Exactly. You've got problems with the ownership, deals falling through left, right, and centre, new owners popping up all over the place. Wrong. Yeah, it's not quite the plan that they thought. I think they were going to try and take it into a businessy Premier League team, and now they're on the brink of becoming a League One team.
League One,
so it's not.
Personally, I think Sheffield Wednesday might want it more. To be fair, I think they've got a bit more to play for, and to be fair, like we were talking about earlier, Derby have got 3 chances to go down, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whether it's on goal difference, whether it's on Sheffield winning, Cardiff winning, you know what I mean? Rah, rah, rah. So,
yeah, that's it. And I think we were mentioning earlier, obviously, Sheffield Wednesday had the points deduction as well, so they are technically doing better than the table shows.
Yeah, exactly.
And I know Forest have had some tough games against them, so it's going to be interesting to see how Derby fare. They are away.
I think my favourite thing about the EFL, the Championship altogether, even all the lower leagues in England, is it's just so competitive and it's always up in the air. You never know what team's just going to break through just all of a sudden in one season, you know what I mean? I mean, look at what Leicester did for a start coming up from the Championship. I mean, that was just amazing. It was just unheard of and unseen in football, and it just shows the type of quality and the type of matches and type of team building that you can get from the Championship. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
a really good league, I must say. It's probably, in my eyes, people say the Premier League is the most competitive in the world, but I'd definitely say the Championship is.
Yeah, I mean,
Definitely.
it's definitely the most balanced all around. I think, like you say, any
Yeah,
team can beat any other team, and
exactly.
it's very rare that teams will run away
It's
with it. I
good.
know,
It's
obviously,
good for English football.
it is big time, big time. And teams like Brentford, you'd never even consider them to be, like a couple of years ago, you'd never consider them to be Premier League pushing. But they're there, they're
Exactly.
thereabouts every season at the minute. Like last year, they
Yeah,
were
well,
unlucky. Um,
yeah. It
but
happens,
yeah,
doesn't it? Like I'm saying, that's the magic of the Championship and League One, League Two, and all that.
so
English football as a whole.
English football as a whole is a lot better, I think, than a
Yeah,
lot of the foreign football. I think,
damn
like I say,
right.
the grassroots side of it is good, and they need to keep that way. So, Mossy,
Yeah.
let's run through the six key games that we're going to be watching, and we'll take down some predictions. So, the first one that I've got is League One ones because they're starting at 12. So we've got Hull versus Charlton. Hull are top of the league, already won the league, and Charlton are pushing for the playoffs in 8th position, 1 point out of the playoffs. So Hull versus Charlton, who have you got on it?
I'd safely go with Hull, to be fair, I
Safely
reckon.
Hull. So we've got a Hull with Mossy. You know what? I'm thinking Hull can't mess it up. To be fair, they're already
Like I'm saying,
storming.
it's so up in the air. You just don't know, do you, with these
This is it.
Championship games?
So the next one we're coming on to Oxford versus Burton. Oxford are another playoff contender. 1 point outside the playoffs. Burton are mid-table, nothing really to play for. So, who would you say from there?
Oh, personally, I'm going to go a little biased here because I know my little brother and sister was raised in Oxford and they've used to go to quite a lot of Oxford United games. So I'm going to go with Oxford just because I'm being a bit biased.
Nice, no, that's a good
So,
a reason as any.
yeah,
I'm going to probably go with draw on that one.
yeah.
Oxford, I'm not too familiar with, but Burton, I know, especially
They
when they
did
were
have a good
under.
few seasons a few years ago, I believe.
That's it, under Cloughy, managed to get
Mm.
some good seasons. So I'm going to go with a draw on that
Yep.
one. The next one we've got is another one. Portsmouth are currently sat inside the playoffs, and
Ooh.
they're against Accrington Stanley, so it's a must-win for them. So
The
Portsmouth
fall from
versus
grace is
Accrington.
so real.
Who would you say?
I don't know. The fall from grace is too real for Portsmouth, you know what I mean? When I
Trust
had
me.
my season ticket in Man U, there was a Premiership team, and then it all just went downhill through no fault of their own, pretty much.
No, this is
Tottenham's
it.
debt, I believe it was.
Yeah,
So I'm going to go
down
with
to owners again.
Accrington.
Accrington, he's lovely. I
Good old
like that.
Stanley. Good old
Accrington
Stanley.
Stanley. So I am making note of these, and we will see how they go at the end. I'm sorry, Moss, but I am actually having to go Portsmouth on that one. I can't really see
Yep,
them.
that's fine. That's
Um,
fine.
I can't really see them messing that one up. So for the League
You
One
never know
games,
with
the 12
Portsmouth.
o'clock kickoffs, we've got Hull to beat Charlton, Oxford versus
Yep.
Burton. I've got a draw. You've got Oxford to win, and then
Oxford to win.
Portsmouth
Yep.
versus Accrington. I've got Portsmouth. You've got Accrington.
Yep,
I
sounds
think it
right
could
to me.
be. That just shows how sort of mixed the results can be. Even games like that, where you'd think we'd mainly agree. We've only agreed on one, and the other two
Yep.
we're both up in arms with. So it just goes to show what the league can be like. To be fair, and then
Yeah, you're right.
on to championship games. So
Let's go.
the main one and the one that you're going to be reporting on for us is Derby versus Sheffield Wednesday. What do
Yep,
you
I'm going to
think?
be your Chris Kamara for the day, lad.
Make sure you're
Like I
watching the
said
game,
earlier.
Cammy. We don't want you missing
Yeah.
any of that important action.
I'll miss it all knowing me, mate. But no, like I said from earlier on, I think I'm going to go with Sheffield Wednesday. I think they're going to want it a bit more. I think they've got, like I said, Derby got 3 chances to get relegated. It's kind of one of them, innit, really?
It is, and
I
if
think it's more favoured towards Sheffield Wednesday. Like you said, they've dropped points. They're a bit more of a better quality team this season. And like we've said, Derby's a bit all over the place at the moment. So
they
yeah, I
are.
believe I'm going to go with Sheffield.
No, it's definitely a good shout, and I mean with Derby having 5 losses on the bounce, I can't really see them
Oh,
doing much myself either.
yeah,
I am.
exactly. Moral's going to be on the floor
It
just
is.
altogether.
It is. It's a wet,
Moral.
horrible day. I can't see the guys want. I don't
It
know.
is.
I can't see them wanting it. So I'm
Nah.
going to go Wednesday as well. But
Yeah.
that result alone would relegate Derby. So that's if Wednesday beat Derby, that's it. They are down
Yeah.
regardless.
Gone altogether.
Um, Next one we've
Criminal.
got is another one that could impact Derby, and that is Rotherham versus Cardiff.
Yeah.
Obviously, Cardiff quite a bit higher than Rotherham, but Rotherham are currently 2 points behind Derby. So if Derby lose, Rotherham win, that is also Derby down as well. What do you think? Rotherham, Cardiff?
Oh, I think it's going to have to be Cardiff in it. I
Yeah,
mean, just from how the season's gone, to be fair, so I'm definitely going to have to go with Cardiff. I think it's a safe bet, to be fair. I mean, they are very favoured to win. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to go with Cardiff. But like you said, it's going to be another rainy day. I think it's going to be like this all across the UK, so that could impact the play, of course. Obviously, the grass is going to be very slippy. They might not be very accurate today.
if they
Obviously,
have,
that
if
comes
they
with the
have been all
territory, doesn't it?
season, I don't think.
To be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a lot of draws today,
Yeah, yeah, no, that
just
is
due to the
fair.
atmosphere of the day and the weather, obviously. But yeah, I think I'm going to go Cardiff to win on that one. I'm going to say 1-0.
Nice. So Cardiff on that one, I've probably got same with you on there. Cardiff as the winners. Probably, I'd say a bit bigger of a thing. I can't see Rotherham scoring either, to
No,
be honest.
no.
But yeah, we'll see how that one goes. And then the last but not least, we've got my team, Forest against Preston. Nothing really to play for in this one, but I thought we may as well get my opinion and see how biased it was on it. But what do you think, Forest versus Preston, for that game?
Well, Forest favourites to win, and on the last match, I believe it was on the 2nd of January earlier this year, they won 1-0. So, oh, it's one of them though. I'm just going to go with Forest, to be fair. I'm going to say
Forest.
another 1-0. Like I
Nice.
said, I
So
don't think there'll be too many goals knocked in today.
no, and especially not with Forest, mate. I think
Yeah,
how many goals have
exactly.
we scored all season? It's been god
Has it
awful.
been that bad?
36 games, 36 goals all season out of 45
Ooh,
games.
bloody hell.
Um, yeah, that sums up our season. We just aren't clinical enough. We just haven't scored. Our run of form in the last five, we've had four draws and a loss. I'd be happy with another draw, if I'm honest. I will be
Yeah,
happy with
you'll
a draw.
take it, won't you? You'll take it.
Um, so yeah, I'm going to go with draw on that one. So that completes the championship. And to be fair, we've agreed on it a bit more than we did the
Yep,
League
yep.
One. Both of us
We
think
have.
Wednesday. Both of us think Cardiff. You've got Forest. I've got the draw, and that is our predictions. So it does look like the League One games are about to kick off. It is coming up to midday. Thank you for everyone who's tuned in. Welcome. My name is Dankai, and we're joined with Mossy SSJ, and it is the
Hey,
final day
people.
of the English Football League, Championship, and League One. So we're going to be diving into some of the games and watching along with them whilst we play some FIFA. So, yeah, we've got our predictions. Let me make sure we've got all of the games up. Now, Cammy, you're going to be twiddling your thumbs for half an hour while the League Ones
Yes, I am.
are playing, but
I don't mind.
no, that's fine. I didn't know. I didn't know. Let's see if they're starting to kick off now. So sweet, we've got everything all set up. I'm going to jump into a game on Ultimate Team whilst we're started, and then I think if Mossy wanted, we can do some co-op or something like that
Yeah, we can do.
on it as well.
Yeah, we can do, mate. Just have a quick few games if you want. Get yourself a warm up, then we'll jump
Yeah,
in.
man. No, it
I
sounds
think
good.
in the
Sounds good.
meantime, there's one more thing we forgot about. There's a really big game today, probably arguably one of the biggest games in English football, and that's Man City versus Chelsea, Rasher. I
It
just
is.
wanted to know what your prediction would be on that. It's at 5:30. Obviously, Man City will be favourites to win, but you never know with Chelsea's run of form at the moment after pretty much slaughtering Real Madrid. So,
Yeah, this is it. So,
but
and I mean, it's going to be interesting because it is the Champions League final, isn't it? It is basically the
yeah,
final in a nutshell. So it's going to give us a bit of an early insight into that one as well.
yeah,
Although Chelsea are playing good,
the pre-final.
I can't see anything other than a Man City win. It secures
Yeah.
the title for them as well, doesn't it? Doesn't it go
Yeah, it does.
mathematically?
Yeah, I believe it does, unfortunately.
Yeah. So
Still
yeah,
got
it'll
no
be...
fans, Man City. No matter how many times you win the league. Sorry, that's the Mark
It's
Goldbridge
got a
coming
bit.
out
It
in
is the
me.
Mark Goldbridge coming out of you. Jeez. Jeez. But yeah, no, it's going to be interesting. I think City are going to have it. It's got to be.
Yeah, I think
It's
it
got
will.
to
Even
be.
with Maguire's.
But I think there'll be goals, to be fair. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. At least 3 goals in that game, I can
Yeah,
see. So.
I'd say I could see it being a. Well, I could see it being a 2-2, 3-2 to Man City.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for
But
this
we've
evening.
also got
It's
Liverpool and Southampton as well,
ideal.
haven't we? That's
This
on
is
at
Derek
quarter
Ray,
past 8.
joined for
Liverpool obviously going
commentary
to
by
be
former
very
England
big favourites
international
for
Yes.
that.
and
They
what we
haven't
have
had a good
coming up
run,
for
have
you
they, to be
is a
fair, this
foot
season? I mean,
rivals
it's been
match
a
on
big
the
fall
menu.
from grace, to
And
be
what a
fair.
game this
Big
promises
time,
to
big
be,
time.
Lee.
It's not
Thanks, Derek. I always get a
yeah,
buzz from
really,
being here.
really not been their
Players
season.
will
I
feel
think
the same,
they're
I'm
around.
sure.
Are they lower
Fast
than
start,
Arsenal?
Always a good idea to impose yourself on the
No,
game.
I
Straight
don't
from
think
the off.
they are. See,
No.
Arsenal, they can't really be considered as
And a free kick awarded by
a
the
a
referee.
big 6 club, big 4,
And in
big
the
whatever
event,
you want to
just
call
a
it.
talking
It's not
to,
big
but
anymore.
could
I'm
easily
sorry.
have
I
seen
mean,
yellow.
I always liked
Well, not
Arsenal.
hard
Like
to
I said,
read that
when I
pass.
went to the ground, I used to watch Man U and Arsenal was always my favourite game to watch when me and my grandma always used to go to Old Trafford. And it's just not
Watkins.
like that anymore.
No, it's not. It's like I say. I think
Oh, nice ball.
back
Kinda
in,
like
like I
we're
say,
playing
Arsenal
Wolves.
were sort of my Premier League team. When I was younger, we always had a Premier League team. Mine was always Arsenal. Henry, Bergkamp, Perez, Vieira, Campbell, Seaman, like
Yeah.
just ridiculous
Crazy
seeing
team.
those players,
Amazing players, yeah.
literally.
And
And seeing where
all-round
it's gone to
brilliant
now,
players.
Top class
it's just
defending.
it is a shame. But
I mean, ninth in the league, you just wouldn't see it, would you? But
Well,
also, you'd
today
say you
he'll
wouldn't
certainly
see West
hope
Ham
to
being fifth in the
remember
league this
fondly
season. But
his
obviously,
50th
Alan
wouldn't.
Lingard
for the
gave them a
club.
really big kick up the
Well, I
arse
can
this
remember his
season.
first one.
that's it. And I was about to say, Man United's player that's actually carrying them through that as well. So it's
Yeah, who we never played, who Olu
Possession changing
refused to
hands.
play.
I know, but he's still quite adored by the United fans. I can't really think of
United
another
fans.
word. The
Yeah,
United
he
fans
is,
still
yeah.
really support him, are really, really, yeah,
lot,
backing him to do well. So that's
He is,
really,
I
really
mean,
good to see.
Yeah, I could say we've always wanted him to play him, but then it's the same old thing with Van der Beek, obviously. Ollie, I don't know whether Ollie just doesn't seem to like him, or Pogba's just demanding game time, or just demanded to play all the time because he's become a lot happier at the club over the past few weeks.
Yeah,
So there's talks of him getting a new contract, but also you never know what type of money Real Madrid or Barcelona, any team like that really could throw it in. But then again, you could say obviously with the COVID market, the transfer market at the moment, obviously it's all up in the air. Clubs haven't got a lot of money at the moment, so it's one of them, innit?
it is. It is. So we have just gone one up in the Ultimate Team game. We've got Gabriel Jesus has just scored for us, Moss. So we're going good on the game so far. I'm trying to get the scores up. We have also got some German football today as well. Oh, there we go. This could be another goal. Ollie Watkins through on goal. It's it, 2-0. Boom, there we go. 15 minutes in. Nice.
Good lad.
Well, Derek, all types
Has
of
anybody
goals
scored in
count.
League One
Some would
yet?
say
It's not coming up as kicked off yet. I'm just trying to...
No, that's what I was thinking then. Why has it not come up as kicked off yet? It's a bit weird. They haven't...
12:05. So I'm sure there were 12 o'clock kickoffs, it was saying.
Yeah, they are. All websites as well, it's not showing it.
So a throw
It
in.
says
There's no,
scheduled for some reason, unless has League One been rescheduled? Is the match
Can't
been
have been,
rescheduled?
surely.
Poor
Everything's
attempt
still
at a
showing
pass,
us.
really.
Not every single one, all across the UK. I know the weather's terrible from
He's
Newcastle.
got the right
to
idea with
Cornwall,
that
but-
pass.
You know what I mean?
Just
Surely.
that bit. Just a majority.
Yeah, just that little tiny bit.
Rodrigo.
Just that tiny majority. Oh, we're having to do some defending here.
And
No,
now
we
they
haven't.
have the ball back.
Still not kicked off.
No, I don't believe we have. What's gone off here then, people? Does
Suchek.
anybody know?
Let us know. We should be letting them know what's happening, Moss. That's.
I'm
that's
doing a bit. I'm doing a bit.
I'm trying to
of
dig. I
research.
can't
That's
find
how bad
anything
it
yet
is.
though.
Gabriel Jesus.
League One. What has happened with League One? It's like it's disappeared.
wasteful
off
It
the
has
face of
literally.
the earth.
Right, let's see if is BBC Sport got it on.
Oh, terrific pass.
Sorry about this, people. We're having a few technical difficulties with League One, but it's not on our side. I believe it's on their side.
Yeah, everything's just nothing's coming through.
No football being played today or something.
There is no news today.
Cancel
look.
every
And a
game.
throw in forthcoming.
Football, League One. No, it's showing us not kicked off. So, not sure what's happening at the minute then, guys. None of the League One games have kicked off yet. It's 7 minutes past 12. They were meant to start at 12 o'clock midday, so not too sure what's going off. Have we got any news from the ground, Cammy?
Carlos Alberto.
No, not at the moment. I'm looking through all the. There's no articles, nothing like that. No news coming through from Sky Sports, BT, anywhere like that. So it's all a bit up in the air at the moment, Jeff.
Right, thank you for that breaking report, Cammy, and we will give you more information on the League One start times as we are updated. But back into the FIFA game, we are 2-0 up, playing a bit scuffy at the minute. Moss's got into FIFA lately as well, haven't you, Moss?
Yes, I have. I'm just running through a career mode, trying to get to know the game since I haven't played it since FIFA 16, 17, I believe. So, I'm trying to stay off Ultimate Team, people.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I refuse to spend money. I spend enough money on Dragon Ball games, so FIFA Ultimate Team is a big no for me. Thank you very much.
Well, I think they made it very clear if you don't want to spend it on FIFA points either, then they're not willing to let you. That's it, not willing to let you buy coins.
Your transfer ban.
Mate, my transfer ban's just ridiculous. I had the game a week.
It's just ongoing, people.
It's still ongoing. Still ongoing. There's no end to it.
Don't buy third party.
Don't buy third party.
Please don't, people.
So I don't get. Oh, I've just gave away a penalty. Oh dear.
No, apparently nothing's kicked off yet, people.
Nothing kicked off yet still. What is happening? Thank you everyone who's tuned in. Sorry that we've not got any updates on the football yet, but none of it's kicked off. We do have a penalty in the FIFA game though, so we shall see if we can save that.
Russia,
we'll go to the right.
Saying League One's been moved to Sunday the 9th of May.
Tomorrow.
Well, here's the replay, Derek, and it's unsavable. No keeper in the world is getting near that one.
Has it been tomorrow the old time?
And I've just refreshed the page, and for some reason,
All right. Well, at least you just made me panic then, Moss. Right, we might not have League One then.
So it appears people haven't got League One.
We've got. So we've been looking at the wrong day. I thought it would have been on the same day as Championship. It's just the Championship final day today then.
No, I believe it changed. I'm sure it has because I'm sure it said the 8th of May. Nah, I've refreshed it. Obviously, I've just been
doesn't get away with it.
Hold on, I did put some
he's
bets on
walking
it.
on eggshells, you might say.
When does it say on there?
Well, if it changed on here, it changed on there. I guess we'll never know.
That's it. It's tomorrow.
Either way, people.
Either way, we've still got Championship.
We're playing in League One. We've still got Championship today. We've still got Premier League, and we could bring more of the Premier League in now, which is a lot more exciting than League One.
Yeah, that's it. So we have got Leeds versus Tottenham as the early kick-off. Shall we put a prediction on that one as well? Who do you think's going to take that one?
I'm going with Tottenham. I mean, I know it's up in the air with a new manager. I believe is it the youngest Premier League manager in football?
He is. I think he's same age as you. I think 20 something.
27, is he?
Round about. Not much older, I'm sure. Yeah, Ryan Mason. He's. So yeah.
I'm definitely going with Tottenham, I'd say.
Yeah,
I mean, Leeds are a very scrappy team. I mean, they always have been. I think Leeds' culture is basically for their football team. Like Man United should be straight attacking, but now Ollie's gone counter attack, which is why a lot of fans at Ollie are.
Yeah.
Leeds have always been a scrappy team. No matter when you've played them throughout the past few decades, they've always been a very scrappy team. You know what I mean?
Yeah, big time. So, and they've managed to get some very scrappy results against City. I know, especially they got one there. They've had a few.
Yep.
And on the did they get a result at United?
The
draw?
No,
did they not?
Yeah, I think it was a draw. I'm not too sure.
I can't remember, but
I'll just have a quick check on that. I was literally going to say they did give United a good fight though earlier in the season. After what was the first game? Did Man U beat them 6-1?
Something like that, wasn't it? And
yes, it was a draw on the 25th of April, 0-0. It was a draw, so
yeah. They've managed to grind games out some way or another. I think that's credit to Bielsa though. Bielsa's tacticalness is some of the best in football, I'd say.
Yeah.
Obviously they had Spygate, but to me that was just incredible tactician gameplay. To be honest, is well, if they're going to train openly, why not spy on them? Especially if it's Derby.
Oh well, we'll do it. It's a bit of controversy in football. We love a bit of that, don't we? Unless it's the Super League.
Unless it's the Super League, we don't want none of that.
Alert piece of
Hashtag
defending.
Glazers out.
I think that's what the manager mode that you're doing is, really, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
a Man United takeover from the Glazers. So if Mossy bought United,
honestly, you want to see it? We've got Sancho, we've got Haaland, we've got Neymar. You know what I mean? Lindelof's long gone, lads. He's long gone. Fred's long gone.
he's just won his second Ballon d'Or in the row.
The back line's doing a decent job. Hopefully the forwards can do that as well.
Bought Ronaldo back as it should be. So take note, Ollie. If you
Take
want
note. Take note.
And if you want, you can lend my green screen for your next press conference.
Yeah, we were having a good laugh at that, weren't we?
Yeah. Ollie's green screening on what was it, on the official Man United channel or on BT, and it just looked like it was CJ out of San Andreas.
Yeah, it wasn't good, was it?
Oh wow.
Wilfried Zaha.
It is a new technician over there.
Do they mean business on this occasion?
If he's
Well,
iron,
he went
I'm here.
strongly into the challenge, and the
So
result
he's,
is a throw-in.
No,
He definitely needs it.
we've got also we forgot to mention
Options in the
Sheffield
middle.
and Crystal Palace. Obviously, I think we're all going to go with Palace to win on that.
Easiest of situations
He's
for the
Nearly got a
keeper.
really good goal with Bruno
Well, he's given a
Fernandes.
corner, they referee.
Or Bruno
Bruno.
Fernandes, as they call him on this. Bruno
Yeah,
Fernandes!
why do they call him that? It annoys me, really.
God knows.
Delivery.
Every
It all
time I
counts
hear
for
it.
naught.
And obviously
Bruno
I'm keeping
Fernandes.
him, so Bruno Fernandes, just what? So yeah, Palace to win, I'd say. Sheffield are bottom of the table. Are
Promising
they
looking
relegated
attack.
now? I believe, yeah.
Yeah, I think they were
Ball's
relegated
gone.
a couple of weeks
I'd
ago.
say to say with Palace. I mean, Palace haven't done too well this season. 14th in the league we're at the moment.
Rodrigo
But there's only a few points between
making
it,
sure nothing came of it.
up until you get to 11th. But it seems like the second half, of the top half of the table in the
Torres.
Premier League has pretty much ran away with it this season.
Rodrigo. Perfect.
Oh my god, I'm so close to giving away penalties, Jesus. Sorry, this
I
guy's
keep doing
just
that in
turned it
FIFA,
up a notch.
doing ridiculous tackles.
Yeah,
Oh, you're
defending
playing
so
against
hard on
someone, aren't
this.
you? I always forget.
Superb
It's just
defensive
you've
judgment
got to
to
time
end the
everything
attack.
perfect, especially when you slide tackles me. It's a lot harder than FIFA used to be,
And
I'll tell you that
Gabriel
now.
Jesus confident
Oh.
with the ball at his feet.
But yeah, just another thing I
Fine
wanted
cross
to ask
into the
about. What are
middle.
your thoughts on the
They've
51
gone
to
and scored
49 that all the
They're
fans are
doing
putting
everything in their
towards
power
all
to
the
make
American
sure
owners
they're
and the
not
government?
pegged back.
I think it'll be
know
good.
it's
I
up to
mean,
the
Germany
debate
have
now.
proved it's a
Not
working
shortage of goals of this
function
match.
and that
3-1.
the clubs do still benefit from it. It's, but on the flip
It's
side,
not
it
like
is
the German league's lacking on world-class players either.
no,
is it?
God no,
Rodrigo.
and it's all homegrown. It's all very local
Not a
talent.
good
And
pass.
even if it's not homegrown, they take young talent from countries. Take Sancho, for example,
Now, counter-attacking
and they
possibilities here.
that's it. It's developed them into absolute world-class players.
That's it.
Right, and we've just
And that's
scored two
what we
quick
did in
ones, Moss.
England,
Sorry, I
Tommy.
do hate to
It's okay,
interrupt,
mate,
but we've
it's
just
okay,
gone
don't
4-1
worry.
up. Somehow, I don't
Hey.
know.
Not bad. No penalties given away this
No
season.
penalties given away. I have had
We get
games
it.
where I've still lost after being 4-1 though, so we'll have to still be careful.
Just the tackle that was needed.
Play defensive, mate. Just park the bus, lad. Park the bus.
Now,
Play
attack's
like
the best form of
Mourinho.
defence. I've got Zaha running up the left wing. We're going to score another.
Oh.
Come on.
Here, Zaha.
Well, lad.
Oh,
What
nearly.
are your thoughts on Mourinho taking over Roma next season as well? I mean, that's going to be quite interesting in returning to the Italian league.
Yeah, well, I think I don't know. I don't know what do you think he'll be wanting to get from it? Just revenge on English clubs? Do you think he want? I don't see what he
I don't
could.
think he could really build that type of team in there. I mean, Mourinho's not going to manage forever. He's getting on this. He's a brilliant manager, but I can't see him staying at Roma for 10 years and developing them as a team for 10 years. I mean, they need a lot of work. I mean, as we've seen against Man United, it's just injury galore over the two legs.
Yeah, I
Smalling
don't
came
think.
up in the second leg, didn't he? So, I mean, they're going to have to spend a lot of money. Obviously, like
Now,
we've
let's
said,
see
the
what they
transfer
can do
markets are
here.
all over the place
He's in
with
with
the
a
money in
chance.
the world being
He
all over
had just the
place as well
goalkeeper
at
to
the moment.
beat. He's got it completely
So
wrong.
I don't really know
Well,
what
he
his
won't be
plan is. I
watching
don't know
that when
whether
he
he's
gets
just
home
going to try and
tonight
get
on a replay.
Champions League football, maybe win the Champions League win, possibly.
It's probably just a bag at this point, isn't it? Let's be honest. I mean,
Yeah, it's just money.
I wouldn't blame him either. Oh, as we nearly go. Oh my God, he did pull one back. Moss, we are 4-2 now, but yeah, he's got to be the bag, surely. Like
Yeah.
he's got no, or does he just want to? Because it was Inter he was at before, was it not?
I believe it was, yeah.
So does he just want to try and... I don't know, he's a very distinct, a very unique manager, isn't he, at the best of times?
He's a character.
So yeah, I'm not really sure. I think he'll do well. I think he does well wherever he goes in the circumstance. I'd say a lot of the time he gets... I don't think it's his decisions that have let him down. To be fair, I think a lot of it is what's going on. Yeah, and I think a lot of it with what's going on behind the scenes at clubs as well. He's obviously gone with United and not having anything really from the Glazers from it. You've got he's got Tottenham and Levy, but
it's different, isn't it?
Moss, we've done it. We've done it. We've gone back down to 4-4. I did say we've managed. we have lost from 4-1 up before, and I think we were close to doing it again. As long as we don't concede another one, we're all right. I don't know how I've managed it. Oh dear. How's it going anyway, Carl? Sorry for the wrong prime, my brother. It's going good. We're waiting for some kickoffs at 12. He just nearly won. Yeah, we're waiting for the kickoffs at 12. We thought there was some in the League One at 12 o'clock, but it turns out it's tomorrow. So that's that's not good planning on my part. I will hold my hands up on that one. I may have just looked and assumed, but
I think you've turned into Chris Kamara today.
A little bit. What, you telling me there's no games on, Jeff? No games at all?
I'm stood in an empty stadium.
It's fucking pissing it down.
It's kind of the norm now, though, in the empty stadium. But hopefully people will have football back soon. We're on the right path at the moment. So things are looking better. We're finally getting to the light at the end of the tunnel, thank God.
We are starting to see it anyway. Starting to see it.
And as soon as it's back, I'm getting my season ticket again. Let's go.
Let's go. So we drew the first game 4-4 after being 4-1 up. Somehow managed to concede 3. Don't ask me how. He didn't even have a shot until like the 60th minute. So yeah, not the best way to start it, especially when we were in the lead. But that's Ultimate Team, and that's why I'm not really loving it right now. The transfer ban's why I'm not really loving it right now, let's be honest. I can't change my bloody team.
The good old transfer ban, eh?
It's just, I'm just so bored of this team. I just want to change it up, have a Italian or a BBVA team or something like that. But nope, I'm stuck with my Prem. Stuck with my Prem. Are you in a game now, Moss?
No, I'm not currently. I'm just getting the Derby stream ready. Obviously, I'm going to be watching that live, bring you all the updates. I think that's going to be the game that people are looking out for the most today, that people will be watching the most.
Yeah, big time, big time. It's definitely the one with the most behind it, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Co-op seasons.
So, we've got that up. People, let us know your predictions in the chat, please. Let us know what team you support, what your opinions are on the current state of the game, whether it's the Super League, EFL, the Premiership, managers, anything. Please let us know. We're open to all questions and all discussions, so let us know in the chat. And make sure to subscribe to Dankai as well.
And make sure... Oh, hold on. What have I done? There we go. No, you're doing all my promotion for me, Moss. I love it. Thank you. That's one good thing about having a fellow YouTuber on the channel. You've got it down to a T now, Moss. It just rolls out, doesn't it? Just rolls out.
It rolls off tongue. Rolls off tongue, lad. Can't go wrong.
So I have invited you into a co-op game when you are ready. No rush on it, man. But
sorry, just give me a second, pal.
Yeah, we'll see if we can play together.
We're currently 9 minutes from kick-off.
We are.
Might get another game up as well. Oh, I'm in a match against Liverpool. Quick, wait, I'm gonna have to play this, lad.
It's all good, man. It's all good. You go win.
Second.
What's this league game or?
It's 0-0. No, it's EFL Cup. Oh, and Liverpool are playing quite nice today.
Thanks everyone who's tuned in. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Bob Williams, Brandon Williams. I can see him being a really good player for United in a couple of years. Is there any up-and-coming talent that you can really thinking about at the moment that you've really seen coming up?
We've got my twin, Diallo.
Your twin.
My twin Diallo.
It's good you haven't
Yeah,
got a face cam in it.
I think at the minute, obviously the main ones to be looking at, obviously your Haaland, Mbappe's still very young. Mason
Yeah.
Mount's shone this season. He's still very, very young.
He has. He's going to be a very world-class player. Give him a year or two, mate. I mean, he's just going to be banging in goals for fun.
Big time, big time. Other than that, Sacco, he's obviously doing well with Arsenal. I think he's going to be looking for a move soon. I wouldn't want to be staying at Arsenal if I was going to be one of the best players in the world, especially right now.
It's just not right for him, is it, really?
No, so, yeah, it'll be good to see what happens with those guys, but...
Yeah. Mason Greenwood as well, he's coming through a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
he's definitely shined over the past 2 seasons. He's getting a lot of game time for United.
What was the game the other day when he came? It was the Roma game, I think. He came on and it was literally 2 minutes and then he scored, but his goal was unreal. First touch.
Oh, it's just brilliant, mate.
Yeah.
It's just brilliant. Just how he hits the ball is just, I don't know. He's got something in him, that lad has.
He has, full of beans. Who put 50p in Mason Greenwood?
Who put 50p on Maguire's head? That's the real question, mate. Good old slabhead. But I'll give Harry Maguire his dues. He's not done too bad over the recent weeks. I mean, I was very disappointed with Bailly against Roma. I mean, I don't know whether it's a game time. Same with Van der Beek, a lot of passing backwards. I don't know whether Ollie's just naturally teaching that to players, or, like I said, it's a lack of game time. But it's not the United way, and I'm not too happy with it.
No, it does seem very containing, very counter-attacking, and yeah, like you say, it's not very... It's Cavani's the only one who seems to be wanting to spark something at the minute. He's like, you know what?
Yeah.
If you guys aren't going to pass forward, I'm just going to take one touch and absolutely rocket it into top corners.
And he's really good at it.
He is.
I mean? He's just... You wouldn't realise how world-class Cavani still is.
Yeah. No, he's still one of the best finishers in the world, by far. By far.
Yeah, definitely. He's just got that magic touch, bless him. But I think that's what Man United needed as well. I mean, we weren't going to bring Haaland in. It just wasn't going to happen. Oh, Pogba at the post.
Oof. No, I think it's sort of past that now. I think Ollie's connection with Haaland would have been a fair enough sort of reason for him to come, but I don't know. I think it's a bit past it now. His value is going to be inflated to the roof.
You can't sign a player just because you won the under-7s Norwegian FA Cup with him. You know? I know it's obviously not that, people. It's just a little running joke.
No, he's... I think it'll be interesting to see, and I think he will become sort of the new Lewandowski. That sort of talisman, centre forward, great finisher, like Cavani, to be fair.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Like Falcao. I know he probably didn't have the best time at United, but he is arguably one of the best finishers of all time.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how he comes up, but yeah.
See, I think it's going to be interesting to see the transfer market this season, especially after recovering from the current world crisis. Like I say, not a lot of money in football, I think that's what the Super League would add to. I think there hasn't been that much money in football lately, that they've obviously got a bit greedy, haven't they? And they want something to pump that money back into it. But obviously, it's no good turning it into a franchise all across the world. I mean, it'd be ridiculous just doing it with English football clubs, you know what I mean? Even if you pick 10 of the best English clubs, put them in their own league. But with every single major league across the world, I mean, it just completely and utterly destroys football altogether, doesn't it? So I'm very happy it's been stopped.
Yeah, me too. And hopefully, there's still repercussions. I don't know if you saw today on the news, but one of the Glazers says he's going to. They've all been fined. Glazers said he's going to cover it out of his own pocket. I think it was £100 million. I know it's a drop in the pond, but I thought that was at least a start.
Yeah, get him out, mate. Get him out. And we've still got the debate in Parliament coming as well, so hopefully it seems like we're making some headway.
It will be interesting to see, but UEFA have also said that the teams that have still stated we're going to go ahead with it, I think it's Barca, Juve and Real Madrid, they're going to face really harsh fines, so if they may even still get kicked out. Well, that's it, without even having to start the Super League. They just for saying they want to do it still, they may get kicked out of UEFA competition. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there.
We'll see. Hopefully, like I said, I'm a big Man United fan, obviously, and for what they did, for the Glazers being at the head of it, I wouldn't have minded if they'd have dropped us 40 points this season or they'd have put us in Championship. I really wouldn't. I think we'd have bloody deserved it.
Yeah.
Every single team, whether it Man U, Arsenal, Liverpool, should have done it for all of them. Every single one. Taught them a proper lesson.
No, big time. But I think we're yet to see the end of it. We are yet to see the end of it.
Hopefully. I mean, I don't condone violence by any means, especially towards police officers and all that, like what happened at the Man United protests. But obviously that's just due to a few idiots. Obviously, you get that in every single protest across the world, whether it's a political movement or anything really, any type of protest.
Yeah.
There's always going to be the odd few who take it too far and make everybody else look bad.
Yeah,
I think all players need to carry on, not all players, all fans need to carry on with the protests at every game. Arsenal fans, go to your stadium. You know what I mean? Just stop teams leaving the hotel like United fans did. Stop games from happening. Stop buying T-shirts. Stop buying merch. That's what's going to hurt these American owners the worst and stop them from turning our beautiful game into a franchise.
I think we're unfortunately a bit too far into it, though. I think it's inevitable. The changes with the Champions League that they've put into place as well. They're pretty much doing a Super League in the Champions League in 2023, was it?
Football needs some serious reforms. You know what I mean?
It just needs stripping back again, just completely stripping back to grassroots and proper sanctions in terms of transfer budgets, in terms of wage caps, in terms of equality. If there was even 1% of the money in women's football, imagine some of the female talent that could be coming up and actually pose a threat.
Up there a lot more now.
That's it, and it would pose a threat to people. Won't want to watch the Europeans. I would much rather watch the Women's Super League than a Europe Super League, European Super League, whatever. Big time.
I think at this point, I'd rather watch the England women's team play rather than the English men's team.
Yeah, because it's just like I say, the women are actually playing for something. They want to show you that for so long that they've had it. They've been out of the limelight to these owners, players, whatever it might be, that are just getting these ridiculous monies, ridiculous talent, and they're playing the same football, if not better sometimes. They want it more. God, it's
You're not wrong. You're not wrong at
all. Mossy, get the stream up if you haven't. Just have a look. I'm on top of Bruno Fernandes, I think.
You're on top of him. Why are you on top of Bruno?
I'm on top of him. Not on.
On top of our Bruno. Get off Bruno. We need him.
I look like I'm popping out.
Oh, you're Bruno. Dankaid Fernandes in the building. But anyway, people, the players are walking out onto the pitch for the Derby game.
Oh, we're at half past.
Looks like both teams have started quite strong from the look of it. I think Rooney wants to go all out for this. I think he's told them to go out there and just please don't get relegated.
Right, so we've got
a 4-4-2 for Derby, quite standard formation. I don't know whether they're going to be doing too much attacking.
Right, we've got kickoffs.
I think Rooney's just gone with the old Fergie formation.
Bournemouth's kicked off. Cardiff kicked off, Leeds have kicked off, Blackburn kicked off, Coventry have kicked off. So we're starting to kick off around the grounds. Reading have kicked off. And obviously we've got live coverage from the ground with Mossy Kamara filling us in on the Derby County versus Sheffield Wednesday game.
I'm in the car park, Jeff.
I'm in the...
Can't get out.
Did they give you your burger money this week, Cabby?
No.
Forest kicked off.
I sound like that Ollie guy off of Family Guy. It's raining.
It's raining.
Okay, thanks, Ollie. It's raining sideways.
Thank you, Ollie. Oh, God.
Oh, wow.
Oh, dear.
And now we've got them all up here. We've got the live scores up.
How's your game against Liverpool going?
I won 2-0. Battered them. That's what I said. 2 straight past them.
I did say 2-0 on it.
Lad. You're on it today, aren't you, lad?
We're on it. Hopefully some of the predictions can come right on earlier. Well, 3 of them are out the window already. We'll keep them for tomorrow. I will be streaming tomorrow as well, so we'll see if I won't be doing a watch along, but no, it'll be fun to see if those come in as well.
We've got Watford and Swansea. They still haven't kicked off apparently. For some
Derby
reason.
County haven't kicked off either. Is that correct?
I'm not too sure what's happening here. No, well, they're on the pitch.
Just stood there.
Yeah, they just stood on the pitch.
Hold on. Are they trying to see... Oh my god, I think they've come to an agreement between them to let Rotherham kick off before them so they know what each other needs to do. Maybe.
Oh.
Well, I'm just looking at it now. That's the only reason I can think of is that they're going to be waiting a couple minutes so they can have an idea on what Rotherham do. Maybe not. Maybe there is something going off. But everything else is kicked off. Most games are 2.5 minutes in already, so...
Sweet.
Very
Yeah,
interesting.
stood at the side of the pitch at the moment. They're just waiting, biding the time.
And we're kicked off, apparently.
And took the knee.
Let's have a look.
I believe I'm at least a minute behind on this stream. Rooney's not looking too happy today, bless him.
No.
He cracked a little smile, but I think he knows deep down this might be the ultimatum. Do you reckon he'll get sacked if they go down?
Yeah, God, yeah. They won't be able to afford him if they went down. I don't think. Imagine the money
I
that
think
they're
he'd
going to
leave
lose.
himself, wouldn't he?
Yeah, it's not what you want on your managing resume, is it? Your first job.
No, not at all. Not at all.
You've demoted one. I don't think Derby have been down to the third tier of English football in a very long time.
No,
So
you're right there.
that'll be interesting.
I mean,
Did you get have you got the invite for the game still?
I have. Sorry, I'm just watching the game and keeping all the live scores up. Do you want to just play another game quick and I'll jump in eventually?
Yeah, no worries, man.
You can't hear that, can you? The commentary?
Yeah, man.
You can hear it, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we've got it on anyway, people, just so you know.
Let's
That'd be better.
have a look. Yeah, that's better, man. It's better.
Derby.
Let's just do some seasons.
Derby seems to be playing it around. They seem to be trying to attack quite a lot. They're trying to put... Oh, that could have gone wrong. Free kick. Slid in a bit reckless then. To Sheffield Wednesday. I think Derby are going for it here, mate, from the look of it.
Yeah.
They're just full of... They seem like they've just burst with energy.
It's always a good start for them then. At least they're not going to be
I can see a
chasing
few
the
yellow
tail.
cards being kicked out during this game. If they carry on like that, though.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna put some money on cards then. Thanks for the insider information there, Jeff.
Right, mate,
Sorry,
I've got
Cammy,
your
I'm
name
Jeff,
with
aren't I? Sorry, I'm Jeff.
Yep, you're Jeff.
I'm Jeff. I'm Jeff. You're Cammy. Obviously, we don't condone betting or
No.
telling you to it anyway. When the fun stops, all that
Trust
jazz. But let's have a look for some cards. Where's cards? Is there even any cards in it? Let's have a look.
We're still 0-0 in all the games.
Yeah, no goals early on then, which is
I'm pretty sure every game has kicked off now, people, in the Championship. Like Rash was saying, some teams have waited just to see how it goes. Obviously, it's kind of a relegation battle day to day in a sense. Obviously, it's all been decided at the top pretty much, so...
So it's just literally, I think even the playoffs have been decided as well. So
Yeah.
there's not much to play for, to be fair, just down at the bottom. So yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see how that game in particular pans out.
Yeah, Cardiff and Rotherham kicked off before everyone else, at least 30 seconds before, I believe. Derby County got a free kick at 10 yards from the edge of the box. Think he's going to whip it in.
Is it Tom Lawrence?
If they come for it, easy clearance.
Oh, so it does look like Derby are
free kick,
going
offside,
for it then
offside.
at least.
Yeah, Derby going for it, but I think they just need to settle themselves a little bit. Because it looks like they're pushing every player into the box from the look of it, so they could get caught on the counter-attack, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. They do need to watch that then. And
Sheffield Wednesday are up for it as well.
I think that's where we tended to catch them this season too, is on the counter. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see if they can tighten that up quickly.
Yeah. Already 3 minutes in, and Sheffield have barely had the ball at all, but obviously it's still only 3 minutes. Plenty left to play in the first half. Poor Derby are being a bit very scrappy today, I must say.
At least they've got the fight, though. It should be a very interesting game, especially for a neutral.
The conditions don't look too good either at all.
So we're into just going 5 minutes across every game. No goals anywhere yet. So do you think that's just final day nerves, or do you think the weather's having a part in it as well?
I'd say probably a bit of both at this point. I mean, a lot of the teams will be lacking morale, so it could be that as well. But I'd say it's a bit of everything at the moment. Player's gone down injured for Derby County. I don't know if it's serious or not. All went in for a slide tackle, bit scrappy, and he come off on the worst end, but it was his own fault. Who is it? Can't see who it is. God, gives a good shot. All Sheffield Wednesday players face down on the ground as well. I think there's 2 players injured here, one for both teams. There might be some early substitutions here. Is it Knight for Derby, I believe, Dan?
Yeah.
Holding his shin.
So let's have a look.
Sheffield Wednesday players trying to get up. Looks like he's winded himself, bless him.
So even if Sheffield Wednesday and Derby draw and Rotherham lose, that still means Sheffield Wednesday and Rotherham go down, so that would keep Derby safe, but Rotherham can't get a point if Sheffield Wednesday want to stay up.
Well, it's not a good start for either teams here, really. I think if we've got an injury for each team, but I think the Sheffield Wednesday players come off the best. I'm just waiting on the decision here, what they're going to do. What the physio's saying. Really looks a bit concerned, to be fair, I'm not going to lie. Don't look like the happiest bunny in the world today.
Is it not? He's going to be feeling the pressure, I'm sure. Like I say, his job is probably relying on this. But we'll have to see if we've got any goals anywhere yet. We have. We've got a goal. Rotherham has scored. Rotherham have scored against Cardiff United. So as it stands, both Sheffield Wednesday and Derby are going down.
Oh, wow.
That's a madness.
It's all up in the air. This is what we love about the Championship, people. English football at its finest.
So yes, that's crazy. That's definitely opened up things at the bottom then, and like I say, that does put Derby County and Sheffield Wednesday down into League One as we speak.
Sheffield Wednesday whipped it in on the edge of the box. Oh no, Derby on the counter.
So I wasn't expecting that straight off the bat, Mossy. The goal from Rotherham. That's a.
I know that's a big one. That's a big one. That's thrown everything up in the air right now. So I think it's going to be quite an exciting day, I think we're safe to say.
Yeah, it's big time, big time. So we'll have to see what happens at Sheffield Wednesday and Derby then, because I think it looks like whoever loses that is going to be the team that goes down if it stays like this with Rotherham then.
Yep.
Oh, it adds a bit of pressure to it for him.
I know, it's all getting a bit sticky icky now. I'm liking it.
Well, they might be onto something.
Still 0-0 in all the other games, people.
It looked as though he almost forced the shot.
Saw it just flash up, and I
still
thought, no way.
If you're still with us, make sure to subscribe to Dankai's channel, people. Obviously, this is the first test of the watch-alongs for football. We can do Champions League, we can do finals, FA Cup, whatever, Premier, anything. Just let us know if you want to see
all of them.
We'll get it done for you, people.
So we'll make sure the games are on the right day, though.
Really vital interception.
At least we got the Championship today.
Yeah, that's it. But no, again, make sure if you are watching, head over to Moss's channel as well and hit him with the subscribe. Very close friend to the channel and puts out some great content. So make sure you do that, guys.
Rotherham, he's got. Oh, Rotherham had it then. Derby, good defending there by centre back. Got to whip it in again. Sheffield Wednesday. Oh, can I get his head on it? Oh no. Oh.
Just not looking confident in possession.
Oh, so close from the edge of the box. Sheffield Wednesday putting the pressure on now.
Oh, they're turning the key.
Yeah,
starting to.
Oh, that was it. Whips it from the left, centre back, edges it out to the edge of the box.
Totally fooled him.
Oh, that was only about 2 foot off, I'd say. Put some power on that, mate. Stayed down, but just a little bit to the right. Oh, yeah, how close that was. But it looks like Sheffield Wednesday are starting to get into the game a bit more. It's a bit of an iffy start. Obviously, we are only 8 minutes in, so got a lot more to see.
Yeah, and we've got no goals from anywhere else other than Rotherham at the minute. So Rotherham are taking the fate into their own hands. They're making sure they don't want to go down.
Good effort here.
We are in a game on seasons as well. We've got Liverpool versus Man City. Currently getting our ass handed to us. It's 0-0, but I'm feeling a goal from him at any minute.
Rodri. Out of play for a Manchester City throw-in.
So 10 minutes in, pretty much everywhere, and there's still no goals other than the one at Rotherham.
De Bruyne.
Derby counter corner. This could be dangerous. Looks like they're throwing a lot of players towards the box.
Who can say they don't deserve?
Oh, hold on. Something's happening there, Jeff. Something's happening. Suspended. Possible goal. What's happening? What's happening, Cammy? That is at your game. Derby County versus Sheffield Wednesday. Something's happening from that corner.
I'm just watching it now. We'll have the live update for you in a second.
Brilliant piece of skill.
Told you this could be
There's a
dangerous.
potential goal. VAR in process at Leeds and Tottenham as well.
Class defending.
Oh,
There's a lot cracking off now. This is it. Floodgates are starting to open.
Could it get any worse for Tottenham people?
We're keeping an eye on this as it's happening.
Oh, and it's... Oh, my God.
Did it... What we got?
Oh, my... He's slammed into the post, then it's a goal, but my God, he's KO'd me. He's knocked out, bro.
Goal?
I've not seen anything like that, mate.
What, Derby player?
Ran onto the pitch, is everybody on the pitch, Derby player, went to edit in and he slammed his whole body into the post with...
Oh.
Absolute, that looks terrible, people. They're not even showing it.
Oh,
he was
mate.
face down on the floor, no movement, knocked out. I don't know what's happened here.
So sending our best thoughts to him. I know he is a Derby player, but no, we never like players getting injured, especially on that. So yeah, sending our best thoughts to him, and hopefully it's not too serious.
That's dedication for him like that. He wanted that goal and he's paid the price for it. I think he has got it. I'm not too sure. It still says 0-0. I think they're more focused on the player's injury at the moment, which is right.
Oh, Leeds have scored. Sorry to interrupt you, Mossy. Leeds have actually scored. So that is 1-0 against Tottenham. It does get worse for Tottenham. I didn't think it could, but we were saying earlier, Leeds managed to get those grindy results, and it does look like they're... it's paying off. So no goal from what I'm seeing, but I am quite concerned to find out what's happening with the player.
Yep, it's still on the floor. I think they've got stretcher out. Paramedics on as well.
We've got a potential penalty at Bournemouth versus Stoke.
He's on his knees, so is there.
He's conscious.
It just seems, yeah, it seems a bit out of it, bless him. Not too sure who it is. There's that many people crowded around him. I can't really give you a name at this moment in time. I do apologise. Rooney looks very concerned, as he should be. Is up. I don't know whether he's hurt his head.
Potentially productive here for Liverpool on the flank.
They're playing it us back now.
Opportunity to deliver the cross.
My God, honestly, it took him off his feet, mate. His head hit the floor before his feet. That's how hard he hit that post. It's like his shoulder and his arm upped into the post and it catapulted his body upside down and slammed him into the floor. I'm surprised he's up after that, mate.
Well,
I mean, people say footballers, I mean, they go down easy, but I mean, that just can show the toughness of some of these blokes that do this day in, day out.
Big time. But no, like I say, hopefully he's alright. He will probably be getting subbed off as they do keep
just getting a quick check over.
Well, they do. I'm sure they have to. That's it. They have to do the concussion check, and depending on what happens there, they may have to force a substitute there quite early on in the game.
It seems to be just waiting at the moment, so I don't think it's too bad. He's stood up straight. He's just getting his head checked out.
Oh, we've got a goal. Coventry City have scored against Millwall. We've got Huddersfield Town have scored against Reading. So there are a couple goals going in around the places. Just a quick rundown on where everything is. 15 minutes in, you've got Leeds winning against Tottenham 1-0. You've got Rotherham beating Cardiff City 1-0. You've got a potential goal at Middlesbrough versus Wycombe Wanderers. We'll go back to that one in a second. You've got Coventry beating Millwall 1-0 and Huddersfield beating Reading 1-0. And we have got a goal at Middlesbrough. It's for Wycombe Wanderers, who are winning against Middlesbrough 1-0. You wouldn't guess that, would you?
No, you wouldn't
Jeez.
at all. Like I'm saying, everything's a bit up in the air at the moment. It's that final day. A lot of teams are feeling the pressure. A lot of managers, the old club, the fans are especially. I mean, what's going to happen today, people? It's a very exciting day, so make sure you stay locked to the channel.
That's it, and we'll be giving you all the action live as it's happening. So, it was a quiet first 5-10 minutes, but now the goals are seeming to come by a bit more. We've got a couple across the games. We've obviously had that pretty nasty injury in your game. How's he doing? Is he still playing?
I don't know. He's walked to the edge of the pitch now. I don't know if he's waiting to come back on. I think he might be coming back on. Go on, lad. Yes, he's coming back on. Good lad.
Oh, Forest have scored.
Boom.
Boom.
Forest have scored.
Forest have scored. We've got a goal at the City Ground. 1-0.
1-0. Preston must be feeling a bit terrible at the moment.
They've lost that lovely feeling.
Hasn't been the best season for Forest, but obviously final day win would be nice for the fans, gives them a bit of hope for next season. Am I right, Rasha?
Yeah, big time. I mean, any goal we take right now, like I say, it's been a very rough season for goals. So anything in the back of the net we'll take.
Yeah, I believe the Derby County goal was offside, so it's still 0-0 in the Derby County and Sheffield Wednesday game. The Sheffield are down the wing at the moment on the left, trying to... Ooh. No, nothing's going to come of it, I don't believe. See, Derby are doing well today. They're just putting a lot of pressure on them.
Mahrez.
A hell of a lot of pressure. I didn't think Derby would start this game like this. Like we said earlier, I thought morale was going to be a bit low. I didn't think they'd be up for it, but it looks like they really are.
Yeah, no, that's it's good to see that they're at least they're going to be fighting for it, because I mean it just doesn't. It seems like they lost the fight. Like I say, 5 losses on the bounce, especially when they're at such a.
It's going to hurt any team, whether it's Real Madrid, Man United, Notts County, Oxford. It's going to hurt your feelings, mate.
If you don't control the ball,
same as us when I lose a game on COD, which never happens. It's just
just hypothetical. We have got an equaliser. Reading have equalised against Huddersfield, so it's 1-1 in that game.
1-1.
Excellent ball over the top.
Check this up. Who scored that goal, Rasha? You got any update?
Let's have a look. It's not showing the name at the minute.
Which game was that at again? Sorry.
That is the Reading and Huddersfield one.
Huddersfield, yeah. And the Huddersfield goal was scored by Josh Sharoma, and the Reading goal was scored by Michael Elise, I believe his name is. Penalty as well. It was a penalty for Reading.
Penalty.
So might be a bit of controversy there.
So we'll make sure to keep
Sorry,
you updated.
we can't have all games up at the same time, people.
So we're not quite on Sky Sports level, are we? We need some more correspondence. If you want to join in on some watch day lives, we're always happy to have correspondence as well. So let's try and just, like I said, I'm trying to multitask as it is. I've got some FIFA on the go as well. So the FIFA is just something on there. Hopefully soon we'll be able to, if it's something we enjoy and something that people seem to enjoy, we'll have to see if we can start doing this as a series. Mossy was mentioning some Europa nights or some European League nights and some Premier League games potentially in the future. But
can I just stop you there? Sorry, Sheffield Wednesday got a corner. And see if anything comes of this quick. It's taking his sweet time. Whipped
possible
it in.
Goal at QPR.
No, nothing of it. Straight out for a goal kick. So still 0-0 at Derby versus Sheffield United.
Goal for Queen's Park Rangers.
QPR scored at their
QPR have scored against Luton. That's 1-0.
1-0 at the 19th minute. It's raining at every single match across the UK today, people. The weather's not too good. I didn't expect to see as many goals as we are seeing, but it just shows us English. We're used to it.
We're used to it. That's it. It's, really not a nice day today.
Yeah, well, yesterday about 24 degrees, one. And today it's just been torrential rain.
Cannot judge it, can you? Cannot
No,
judge
you
it.
can't still.
Oh, I think we've gone 3-0 down. Oh no, we managed to make a good save from Alisson. Have we got any other goals? Doesn't look to be. It's quieted down a little
No,
bit.
I don't believe we have at the moment.
We've given away another penalty though.
The Bristol City and Brentford, that's still 0-0 at the 20th minute. Obviously Derby and Sheffield Wednesday 0-0. We've also got Bournemouth versus Stoke, that's 0-0. Blackburn versus Birmingham, still 0-0. And Watford versus Swansea, still 0-0. Obviously Watford versus Swansea, for some strange reason, kicked off the last out of all the games. But them two haven't got nothing to play for, so I don't really see why that happened.
And a goal! He was composure
Yeah, it is.
and he's done his job from the spot.
Potential goal at Blackburn versus Birmingham.
Well, here's the replay, and it's easy to ask
Well,
why
then
the
who
keeper
we
didn't
got?
save that. But it's the deception,
Gotta be Blackburn,
the
right?
disguise, and he's done
You
brilliantly.
think so, would
I
you?
love that.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them
Oh,
losing
potential
it now.
penalty at Watford versus Swansea as well.
So 20 minutes
just
A
to
lot of
go.
action. There has
0-0.
been a goal for Birmingham City against Blackburn, so it was the other way around to what we thought.
1-0.
So it's all the underdogs seem to be
Seem to be going
going
for
for
it
it
today.
today. Jeez. There is a potential
blame
penalty at Watford and Swansea as well. I'll just check who's that's for.
Pressing as a team.
Looks to be for Watford, I believe.
De Bruyne. Sterling has it. De Bruyne.
I don't think it is a penalty.
Able to get his
Let's
body
have a
in
look.
the way.
Penalty, no penalty.
Dangerous attack Swansea City. Might be a Swansea City penalty, to be fair.
No,
Showed
sorry, Barnsley and Norwich kicked off
Corner kick played in.
8 minutes after all the other
Didn't
games for some
quite
strange
go to
reason.
plan.
Barnsley Norwich.
Yeah.
Not a great pass.
A bit
No,
of a
he's showing
strange
Middlesbrough as
Let's
the
make no bones about it. This is
shortest
a
one for
thorough
me.
thrashing
Middlesbrough and then
lead.
Derby
Those
County.
Liverpool players better get their earplugs ready.
No, Barnsley.
The coach is going to
Barnsley
go
and Norwich are only
ballistic
12
at
minutes
full
in
time.
at the
Lack
moment.
of
The
intensity,
23
no
it says
hunger,
here, mate.
no passion,
That's
shocking
awful,
at the
mate.
back too.
Bournemouth, Stoke City, there's a potential penalty at that one as well. Keep an eye on that and see what...
Another Derby player on the ground. Referees having a talk into Windass.
Bernardo Silva
Sheffield
distributing
Wednesday.
intelligently. And nothing positive comes of it,
What exactly
unfortunately.
happened here? Just coming together, nothing malicious in it. No card shown.
Foden.
Free kick to Derby County.
Pretty routine there for the goalkeeper.
So there's no penalty at Bournemouth and Stoke, so I'm not too sure what was happening there, but no penalty there. It stays 0-0. This guy's trying to mock it with his goalkeeper and he's just running around my players. I don't think he realises I'm mainly just watching the football scores. Right.
Oh, it's really opened them up here. And the keeper
You
throws
don't
Nearly
it
scored
seem
to
another.
like they're just throwing long balls after long ball.
So
Sheffield
Barnsley
Wednesday.
Norwich is suspended. There's a potential goal there. We'll see which way that's going to go. Barnsley have scored against Norwich City.
Have they really?
They have. So all the underdogs today, day of the underdogs. Imagine placing a fiver on all the underdogs today.
Foden.
So we'll have to keep an eye on these results. I'm guessing there's going to be
Walker.
a lot of
Good
change
defensive judgment.
throughout the game, so we'll keep an eye on them
This might be
We'll
a
let you
deal
know.
for the
Subs made
counter.
today.
as it happens.
Birmingham's goal's been
And the
disallowed, I believe, has
counter-attack
it?
came to nothing.
No, it hasn't. No,
No.
it hasn't. Sorry, for some reason
Are you sure,
it
Jeff?
disappeared for me. I'm not too
You
sure
sure?
what's happening on BBC over here. Not sure what's happening with the BBC.
What about the stoppage
Well,
time
Cammy,
situation? 2 minutes
my
the word.
reference indicates that it's actually stood. So I'm not sure what you've seen there, to be honest with you, Cammy.
It's BBC, lad. It's all BBC's fault.
Have you got Blackburn in your accumulator, Cammy? Are you trying to twist the results in your favour?
A defeat, not what they had in mind, Lee.
No, too many players.
So we did lose this game of FIFA, unfortunately, 3-0 to 3 Kevin De Bruyne goals. Sorry. There is a potential
Derby
penalty
County's got a free
at the
kick
Blackburn
here.
game, though. Oh, 1-1 Tottenham Hotspur. They've equalised against Leeds.
Who's whipped that in? Was it Kane or Son? Whatever his name is, Son.
Young men's son. Let's have a look.
Son. I don't know the
BBC
name.
struggling to keep up with
They are for some reason.
the
I
bet
don't know.
sites. Really struggling to keep up.
He's made it a brace
There's so much happening, people.
There is so much happening today. It's an action-packed day, which we love. There is a potential goal at Reading and Huddersfield as well. That is currently 1-1, 25 minutes in. So if there's another goal there, three goals
free kick, dangerous
in 25
area,
minutes.
Whipping it in. No. Deflection of Sheffield Wednesday player. Straight out for a throw-in.
There is a penalty at Blackburn versus Birmingham. It is for... Let's have a look when it wants to show us. It's for Blackburn, so they could equalise with this, and they have done. So it's 1-1, Blackburn, Birmingham City. Penalty just after the Birmingham first goal, so that one is level. Barnsley, Norwich City. Norwich have just got a goal back as well, so that one's level. 1-1, Barnsley and Norwich City. Reading have scored against Huddersfield Town, so that's 2-1 to Reading after going 1-0 down 5 minutes in. They've pulled it back to 2-1 27 minutes in. So yeah, a lot going on at the minute. 3 goals around the grounds in quick succession. Anything happening at the Derby Wednesday game?
Yeah, we've got another corner for Derby County. I think they're going to try and whip it in. I think they've just been whipping things in, long balls, left, right and centre, but no one's been getting on the end of it at the moment. I don't know what the players are doing. I think they're just winging it a bit at the moment, I'm not going to lie. It don't really seem like they've got too much of a game plan apart from just hit them with whatever you can.
Yeah.
Which kind of sounds like, it does sound like Rooney to me. I'm not going to lie. But he's about to whip it in. We'll see what's going to happen here. See if anything's going to come of it. We've got 5 Derby County players in the box. Oh, no. Close. I think it's gone out. Is it another corner or is it goal kick? Yeah, another corner for Derby County.
So they're applying the pressure.
Sheffield Wednesday player, yeah, knocked it straight out from the front post.
So who would you say is looking the most sort of promising up front at the minute? Obviously Derby had that chance offside, but Sheffield Wednesday have also had a few chances by the sound of it. So who are you swaying towards at the minute?
At the moment, I think Derby are applying the pressure the most. It's just like I said, whether they get someone on the end of it. And that corner's...
It doesn't say whether it's a potential goal, potential penalty. It just says VAR in progress, so it could be something to do with a foul, maybe a red card. We're just having a look into that for you now.
Yep, let me know if you can. Like, not too much is going to happen between Derby and Sheffield Wednesday at the moment, people. It just seems like no one can get on the end of any chances, and there's not actually been that many chances. Just a lot of flinging the ball across the pitch.
Just fling it.
Literally.
Fling it and see what sticks.
Toe poking it across pitch. I'm promising you now, people. Don't believe me, get it on.
It's not going to get them the goals that they're needing. Like I say, at the minute they are currently in. It was Heung-min Son with a Dele Alli assist. Yeah, so they are currently in the relegation zone. Both Sheffield Wednesday and Derby will be getting relegated as we speak. So it's going to be interesting to see which team steps up to the plate and saves themselves.
I'm just watching the goal back. Yeah, brilliant goal by Tottenham Hotspur. Made that look easy. Harry Kane. Offside, though. Offside.
Is that the VAR check?
Yep.
So it's not going to count. Sweet. So it was a potential goal. So it won't be
by a hair. By a hair.
We got any other goals?
Is he actually offside? What are they going to judge it by? Is it going to be his arm, his leg?
I think they pick and choose as they go, don't they?
VAR anymore, do you people?
Oh, we're not allowed to... Still suspended for a potential penalty at Blackburn Birmingham, so I'm keeping an eye on that one.
Yep, keep us updated on that one.
No goals anywhere else at the minute.
Going to see if anything's going to come from this corner for Sheffield Wednesday. There was just a good chance at the Leeds United game for Leeds. That corner's come with nothing. No, Derby.
But showing they're not going to go down without fighting.
I respect that.
Can I just say, Leeds are piling on the pressure here against Tottenham. Leeds are looking quite dangerous at the moment, but Tottenham are on the counter-attack.
Getting yourself out there, right? Earning recognition. And this tournament is the perfect place to start.
And the momentum slowed down. Bale's just keeping the ball because he's greedy. No, he's finally passed it, people, whipped it in, out for a throw-in. To Leeds United. No, sorry, to Tottenham.
Sorry, I'm just having a bit of a samba to the Volta music. We're in Sao Paulo. We're in a bit of a samba, playing some street football.
Sheffield Wednesday whipping it into the box. Cleared by Derby. It's out for another corner to Sheffield Wednesday. Sheffield Wednesday seem like they're applying the pressure now. Derby are looking a bit all over the place. The players look absolutely wet through. The conditions are terrible today, people, across all of English football, across the whole country. If you're somewhere sunny, please let us know. I wish I was there.
It won't be in the UK, I can guarantee.
No. Sheffield Wednesday from edge box had a strike. Well over, and it's out for a Derby County goal kick. Looks like the Tottenham and Leeds game's calmed down a bit.
Still not too sure what's happening in the Middlesbrough game. It's still showing us suspended. We will keep you up to date with that as we get it. No goals anywhere else. Oh, just hit the crossbar.
Sheffield Wednesday look like they're up for this now.
They started. It's only took them 35 minutes, but
yeah, but I think they finally got settled in. I think they've finally settled into the game. And I think Sheffield Wednesday actually look like the more dangerous team at the moment.
what have we got? There's nothing going on at the minute.
No goal scored. Nope.
Let's have a look. No.
So it looks like everything's saying Bristol City and Brentford still 0-0.
Hold on.
And we've still got... No, sorry. Yeah, Bristol City and Brentford still 0-0. Derby and Sheffield Wednesday still 0-0. And Watford and Swansea still 0-0.
My streamer's
So there's a few games that
stopped.
are
Hold
not looking too good today.
I haven't got my results up. It's all crashed. Hold on. Exit pages. Let's get rid of it, Victor. I've lost it.
What have you lost now?
The coverage has gone down. Hold on. We'll try and get it up ASAP, people.
Well, it looks like Leeds and Tottenham have both had 6 chances on target so far in 37 minutes. So this looks like it could be a very high goal game from the look of it.
Straight off the plane to this.
Man, I was at work yesterday. One phone call from you and I'm playing football in Sao Paulo.
Thanks for dropping
Tottenham are playing it nicely in the box. Oh
Sorry.
no. It's gone out.
Means a lot.
Every chance
Throw
I
in to
get.
Leeds United. Tottenham looking quite dangerous at the moment. Seem like they've stepped it up a little bit.
Really good game.
Right, I think we're back in. Hold on.
Thanks, man.
Nice goal.
PC's just been nuked, literally. I don't know what by.
Is the stream still live? Yeah.
Yeah, we're still streaming.
Sweet.
We've been absolutely nuked. Speaking of live, I just want to say thank you everyone is tuned in at the minute. If you're not already subscribed to Mossy SSJ, go and head over to his channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button for lots of content in the near future. We're going to be doing hopefully a podcast in the very near future as well. This is the guy we will be doing it with, so yeah, make sure you head over.
Goal at Derby County now. Oh, it's disallowed.
Who was it
Derby
for?
County, disallowed.
Yeah.
What have we got? What have we got fillers in?
Offside once again.
Oh, for
At
Derby.
2 goals for Derby County, offside in the first half. So Derby are actually putting the goals in, but it's just not in their favour at the moment, really.
It's not. So the goal was actually for Wickham as well, by the way. So Wickham are 2-0 up against Middlesbrough at the minute. Crazy, crazy result there for them, and if only could replicate that throughout the rest of the season, they might have been alright. But we have got another suspension somewhere. Where are we? Suspended.
Sorry about the dogs in the background, people.
So good. We all loved. We always love the dogs on the channel. Right, we're against female Volta team, and it does look like it's a goal for Leeds. So it's 2-1 Leeds as it stands. We'll get coverage from Mossy very shortly on who scored that, but it is 2-1 to Leeds. Leeds back ahead again after going 1-0 up. Pulled it back to 1-1 did Spurs, but now it's 2-1 again. Any other goals from around the grounds? No, there's not, so we've not got any other goals at the minute. It is just that that goal for Leeds that takes them into the lead. Leeds lead. Let's have a look. We've got another suspension here. What's going on?
And there's a goal for Leeds. Oh, it's a brilliant goal by Leeds United. Runs it down the wing, runs into the box, whips it in, straight into the goal. Goalkeeper had no chance whatsoever. Centre-backs left dead on their arse. And that's 2-1 to Leeds. That was a brilliant goal, brilliant build-up play, I must say myself. So it looks like Leeds are going to pull something out the bag today.
We have got some other goals around the ground. Speaking of 2-1, Barnsley have got the lead back against Norwich. That is currently 2-1 to Barnsley. So Barnsley were 1-0 up. Norwich pulled one back, but they managed to get in front again. And there is a potential goal at Bournemouth and Stoke as well, so I'll keep an eye on that one too. Forest still 1-0, Reading still 2-1. QPR Luton is 1-1. I don't know if we reported on the Luton goal, but that is 1-1 there. It would have been good for both teams to score across the grounds today, Mars.
Yeah.
That was the looks to be the one.
I'm just going to say that the ground at the Derby County game, honestly, the pit is just so wet. The pitch is so wet. Players are slide tackling, yeah, and they're just not stopping.
It's like the endless Sol Campbell slide tackle.
It just keeps going, literally. Honestly. And people are just all over the place. I'm not sure whether the pitch is slightly waterlogged.
Maybe a little bit. They're like, we've got to play though. Everyone's playing and we need to survive the drop, so we must play.
I don't know what Tottenham are going to do here to come back against Leeds. They don't look like they've got much in them. Southgate's at the ground.
Probably watching Leeds players by the look of it.
Yeah.
Calvin Phillips, is he playing today?
I'm not going to lie. I'm not too sure. I think he is, actually. A second, sorry.
So we're coming up to half time.
Across the ground?
No, not at the minute. Everything's staying as it is. We're coming up to half time though, so we will have a run through of all the scores at half time as well. Hold on a minute, we may have a goal at Blackburn. Blackburn have got a goal, so they've pulled it back from 1-0 down. They've pulled it up 2-1. There is a potential goal at Coventry versus Millwall as well. You got the curse of the commentator there, Moss. You asked for a goal and I've got you potentially two.
Thank you very much.
Let's have a look. See, there is a goal for Coventry City. That is 2-0 to Coventry City against Millwall now, just before half time. So it looks like Millwall aren't going to be able to get much from that one now. So two quick goals there for you, Moss. Is that good enough for us? It did drop a little quiet there, though, I must admit.
Thank you very much, matey. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy. We just want as many goals as we can today.
Potential red card.
Final day.
Potential red card at QPR versus Luton. There is a potential red card. We'll keep an eye on that. Right at the end of the first half, there's literally 1 minute added time, and it looks like someone may have got themselves sent off, which is never good, especially when you're drawing 1-1. So let's see who that is. Oh, good tackle by her there.
They're even having to wipe the ball down regularly at the Derby County game.
Are they?
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
it's that wet and slippy, mate.
I'm really not envious of him at the minute. I would not like to be playing in that, especially when you're battling relegation.
Better in Leeds, I'm not going to lie. The Derby, it's not in Derby right now. The weather's not looking good. If you're in Derby, let us know if you're in the chat.
Should we head up?
Let us know what the
Should we go celebrate with them if they go down?
Celebrate with them. What, because they actually might win a league?
Yeah, they'll get, to be fair, I think it will be a bounce back. If they do go down today, I think they'll come straight back up. Although League One can be...
saying that Derby's on the attack? No, never mind.
Right, so we've got half-time coming in around the grounds. It's half-time at Forest. They're 1-0 up. Half-time at Birmingham and Blackburn. That is 2-1 to Blackburn. We'll let you know as more half-times come in. We've got half-time Bournemouth-Stoke. Stoke winning 1-0. Half-time at Cardiff-Rotherham. Rotherham winning 1-0. Half-time at Watford versus Swansea. That is 0-0. And we should be coming up to half-time at the Derby game any second now, although we may have some injury time for the stoppage early on in the first half, where the Derby player decided he was going to run into the post, but he's still playing. He came back on.
I keep confusing myself because Leeds and Tottenham are playing in white and black, and Derby and Wednesday are playing in white and black.
So you get mixed up between the games. Just look in the top left corner, Moss.
So it's slightly confused in the studio over here, people. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know what game I'm watching, Jeff. I'm just watching them all.
It's too many. Sheffield Wednesday, but it's come to the... Oh no! Tried to go for the back heel, tried to be cheeky. Gone out for a goal kick for Sheffield, for Derby County, sorry. It's half time at the Leeds and Tottenham game.
Yeah, it's going to say...
What are your predictions going to be on that, Rasher?
Love that.
I think Tottenham 4, Leeds 2.
Whether he likes it or
Do you reckon?
I
think there's going to be that many goals in it?
I think we're going to go 4-2 Tottenham. I'm just going to put it all out. What do you think?
I'm not going to lie. I think Leeds are looking like the more dangerous team at the moment.
And they already have that goal advantage, which is always helpful. So I am going to put in a little accumulator on at half time as well, analysing some of the games in particular that are close. We'll be asking Mossy what his opinion on the second half in Derby County and Sheffield Wednesday will be, but it's been a pretty decent first half of the final day
so far
in the EFL. The standout game that I'm sort of seeing seems to be the ones with the underdogs. So Barnsley beating Norwich City 2-1, that we never thought would happen. Rotherham are actually winning and sending both Derby and Sheffield Wednesday down. You've got Wickham deciding to pull it out of the bag on the last day, even though their fate has already been decided. They're winning 2-0 against Middlesbrough. And yeah, other than that, they're pretty, like I say, we've had some turnarounds. You had Birmingham go 1-0 up on Blackburn pull it back to 2-1, and you had the same thing at Huddersfield and Reading. Huddersfield going 1-0 up and Reading pulling it back to 2-1. Forest are winning as well, which is always fun. Can never say that too often. It's usually literally clinging on right towards the end. But no, we are managing to be in the lead at the minute and holding it, which is always good. So
far, it's looking like a very exciting day of football. For a lot of fans are going to be happy today. A lot of fans are going to be very upset, obviously, depending on who actually gets relegated. I feel sorry for a few Derby fans, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah,
this is just English football for you.
It is. I mean, me as a Forest fan, I was saying earlier, I'm sort of in two minds. I do want Derby to go down in terms of it's the rival. It is funny. They laughed at us missing out on the playoffs last year by goal difference. So, but it is a bit different though, isn't it? Getting relegated. Yeah. It's not like we stayed in the same league as them, and I think they took the mick a bit because they knew that we weren't ready anyway. But going down to League One for Derby is going to be just not wanted.
You're full of surprises.
It's half time everywhere right now. How many goals have we had today so far in the championship then?
So we will do a run through. Hold on, potential goal at Derby.
Yeah, it's awesome.
We've had 14 goals so far. No, 17 goals.
Potential goal at Derby
so far. I know, I'm having a look at it now.
Sheffield Wednesday have scored.
Have Sheffield Wednesday scored, yeah?
1-0. 49th minute in the
Derby
first half.
County are heading out. Derby County are heading to League One, people. From the look of it right now, how it stands, Derby County are heading to League One.
So that is very, very bad news for Derby then. We're going to take a look at the table. My God. We can't get enough action in this half, Moss. It's all over the place. We love it.
Yeah, it's going very well. It's going very well. Well, not for Derby, should I say?
Not for Derby. Let's have a look at the table.
I do feel for all the Derby fans. I mean, Nottingham Forest fans all across Nottingham now. I'm surprised they can't feel the floor shaking.
Hey, honestly. Sheffield Wednesday would have been...
And it's from a throw-in, I believe, on Sheffield Wednesday. Knocks it on. There's... Oh, goalkeeper saves it, comes back off, then he just flips it in. They're jolly as well. That was a brilliant goal as well.
Do you know what?
Hutchinson for Sheffield Wednesday. The 5 minutes added time. And Sheffield Wednesday have done it, people. Rooney's not looking happy. He's screwing. He's talking to the coaches. He's like, what do we do? I'm going to lose my job. But it's all up in the air right now. There's a Sheffield Wednesday player down on the ground as well. I think he's injured himself.
Let's have a look.
Has he injured himself?
So we've still got some action going on at Derby, but it is half-time everywhere else. 50 minutes played in the first half, coming up to 51 minutes played in the first half from that Derby game. So
he's called for offside at the Derby game. No, I don't think it's going to be ruled. Not going to be ruled offside that way. No chance. No chance.
Showed us standing. Where does that leave it?
Players were calling for offside.
So before that goal, Sheffield Wednesday were bottom of the Championship with Wycombe Wanderers winning. Currently,
he's offside. He's offside at Sheffield Wednesday. He's offside.
He is offside.
He's offside.
Oh, that's.
Are they gonna? Are they still?
They've not.
It?
They've counted it. They've counted it.
It was
There's
offside.
no VAR or anything.
What is happening here? There isn't VAR there, is it? It was offside. Oh, I feel sorry for Derby fans right now. My God.
Oh man, to go down to an offside goal. To be fair, they shouldn't let. This is going to be the 6th loss in a row. They shouldn't be letting this happen. They've been well, from what I've heard, they should have had a goal, 2 offside goals, and now they've had a goal that was offside count against them. I don't think it's Derby's day. I don't think it's Derby's day.
I don't at all. I agree with you completely. I mean, looks like Rooney's going to be heading over to an OAP brothel at the end of this game to cheer himself up, people, and he may lose his job. But
one thing that Sheffield Wednesday can't do is control what happens at Rotherham. And even as it stands, Derby County go to second bottom. So bottom of the table currently stands Wycombe Wanderers on 43 points, Derby County on 43 points, Sheffield Wednesday on 43 points, Rotherham on 44.
This is what we love, people, on the final day.
Hold on.
Derby County got a free kick on the edge of the box.
Have they equalised? It's just changed
back.
They
may equalise.
Let's have a look. It's just gone back. Sheffield Wednesday have just gone down to bottom.
About 5 yards from the edge of the box.
52 minutes played, so it was 7 minutes, nearly 8 minutes added on.
It was only 5 minutes. There was only 5 minutes. I don't know what's happened here because the breaks haven't been that long. Oh, it was an elbow to the jaw. I don't think it's not malicious. It wasn't intended at all, but it's still definitely a Derby County free kick. And it was Borner, I believe, for Sheffield Wednesday. Who just gave away the free kick on the edge of the box.
Got a lot going on. Got a lot going on now, Moss. Derby County still playing in the first half. 8 minutes after everyone else have finished.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Like Fergie time, innit?
It is.
It's Rooney doing Fergie time, I'm telling you now.
Oh, wow.
It was
the postman's just shit me up. It is half time there, though. Sheffield Wednesday 1, Derby County 0. Yeah, so that's going to have sunk a lot of Derby fans, like you were saying. I feel for them. To have two goals offside.
Goals offside as well.
It's
terrible.
I do feel for that. And that's as a Forest fan. So
if you're a Derby fan and you do go down, so far it doesn't look like you deserve to go down. But obviously it's just English football for you, unfortunately. On your day, you can get beat by anybody or beat anybody. And it was...
I want to look at their
no, it was
the
so
scores
close
and fixtures.
by
Let's see. Let's have a look at their last few results. So in May they've only lost to Swansea City, Birmingham, they lost to Preston, they lost to Blackburn, they lost to Norwich, they lost to Reading, they lost to Luton. So this streak goes on. Oh no, they beat Luton. So the last time they had any points in the Championship was Friday the 2nd of April, over a month ago, when they beat Luton Town 2-0. Followed that with 3-1 loss to Reading, 1-0 loss to Norwich, 2-1 loss to Blackburn, 3-0 loss to Preston, 2-1 loss to Birmingham City, 2-1 loss to Swansea, and they're currently losing 1-0 to Sheffield Wednesday. So to be honest, it is only themselves they've got to blame. That is an absolutely awful run of form, especially at the end of the season. They needed a point for like the last 6 games, and they would have been safe, and they haven't managed it. So
terrible, innit? But
this is it. But that is football,
like you say. If they hadn't deserved it, they hadn't deserved it. But may I just say, I think they have deserved to go up today. Definitely, I think Derby have been bit in the arse a bit today. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah,
I think they've actually come out and tried to go for it. I mean, like I said at first, for the first half of the first half, there was literally just flinging balls across the field, left, right and centre with no particular target. But they've slowly come into the game a bit more. So with Sheffield Wednesday, and Derby have had some good chances, created some good opportunities. But obviously 2 offsides, 2 goals offside. I mean, it's not really what you want to see, is it? But if they can do that, I'm sure they can come up with a few goals in the second half.
Yeah, no, to be fair, fingers crossed there is some action in the second half of that game. It'll be very interesting to see how that pans out in the second half. So let's just do a quick round-up as it is half-time.
I'm just going to make like the players and have a quick half-time
Don't
toilet
blame
break.
me. No worries at all, boss. I'll just run through the scores whilst he is doing so. So we've got the Premier League, Leeds United 2, Tottenham Hotspur 1 is the only game that's being played in the Premier League at the minute. We've got the Championship, so we're starting with Bournemouth 0, Stoke City 1. We've got Cardiff City 0, Rotherham 1, and that is enough to save Rotherham at the minute, so it will keep Rotherham in the Championship. We've got Derby County 0, Sheffield Wednesday 1, that very, very harsh late goal in the first half that has sunk Derby's chances of surviving. But it does also mean Sheffield Wednesday are still going down as it stands with the result at Rotherham. You've got Barnsley 2, Norwich City 1, Watford 0, Swansea 0, Middlesbrough 0, Wycombe Wanderers 2, Coventry City 2, Millwall 0, Blackburn 2, Birmingham City 1, QPR 1, Luton Town 1, Reading 2, Huddersfield Town 1, Nottingham Forest 1, Preston North End 0, and Brentford versus Bristol City is 0-0. So thank you everyone who is tuned in. If you're new to the channel, my name is Dan Kai, and today we're doing a watch along on the final day of the season of the Championship. Got a bit of muddle, but I thought it was the League One final day as well today, but that is tomorrow. So yeah, we'll be keeping an eye on that. We'll be streaming tomorrow, but it's going to be some more FIFA, some actual FIFA gameplay, not just sort of background. And we're going to get some Final Fantasy on the go as well. Probably going to do some Final Fantasy later on tonight too, and we'll start cracking on through that. But like I say, if you are new to the channel, it would mean a lot to me if you could hit that subscribe button. We're joined with Mossy SSJ, so I'll make sure to leave a link to his channel in the description, so make sure you go and subscribe to him as well. And we always appreciate if you hit the video with a thumbs up. So let's have a look at the team of the season, shall we? The BBVA team of the season is out on Ultimate Team, and it's looking nasty. You've got some SBCs for Marcelo. You've got some very nice looking themed objectives with a William Carvalho that's looking insane. His lowest stat is an 84 rated. Isaac looking insane as well. 94 pace, 92 dribbling, 92 shooting, 92 physical. Insane. So, you know what? We might even do a pack. Let's have a look what packs are on at the minute. We'll do a half-time pack. Let's see. Is there any 100Ks? There is some 100Ks. Do we do one? There is a 15% chance to get a team of the season player in them.
You're back on that Ultimate Team again, lad.
I am. I'm thinking of doing a 100k pack, Moss. I'm thinking of doing a 100k pack.
So what's your potential on that then?
Well, it's £16 for a pack, and you get a 15% chance of a team of the season player. Now, team of the season at the minute is BBVA. So the players are Messi, you've got Varane, you've got Suarez, you've got Benzema, you've got, let's have a look. They're your main ones off the top of the head. News, let's have a look. Da-da. Oh, I don't know what we're doing here. But yeah, there's some of the players. Where's the...
I believe I might start my stream in a second. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, all good, mate. Well, I'm going to have a very quick fag before we jump back in. So are you all right just to hold the stream as we go?
Yes, of course. Actually, I might just do my stream tomorrow and we'll do a Premier League watch-along if people would be down for seeing that.
Yeah. No, it sounds good, to be fair. I'll definitely...
I don't mind just guesting now. I'm really enjoying myself.
It's good, isn't it? I thought of it. I woke up this morning. I was like, oh, it's final day. And I couldn't think of anyone else I wanted on board more than Mossy SSJ. We always have our great footballing discussions. But it does look like games are starting to kick off. So I'm going to have a very, very, very quick smoke.
Back out on the pitch.
Yeah, we've got kick-off around the grounds. Like we say, main games that Moss is keeping an eye on: Leeds United, Tottenham Hotspur. You've got Derby County, Sheffield Wednesday, but that'll be a long, long way behind Rotherham now. You'd think if a game...
I still can't believe Rotherham are 1-0 up against Cardiff. I mean, it's what we said earlier with this league. It's crazy what can happen sometimes.
It is. It is. Now I'm going to do the cardinal sin, and I am going to leave the stream. I'm going to leave it in Moss's very capable hands, and I will be literally a couple of minutes. But yeah, I'll pass it across to Mossy as the second half kicks off.
Right, people, since he's just having his quick break, he's having his half-time just like I have. We've got the Leeds United and Tottenham Hotspur game kicking off. Obviously, it's all a bit up in the air at the moment. Leeds are clearly looking like the better team. But you know what Tottenham are like. They could just pull something out of the bag, especially with the players who've got like Kane.
Got my phone.
I mean, it looks like he's been on ball today, so...
How are we doing, you sir? Thanks, you sir. We're just going on a quick
We've
break.
also got the Derby County and Sheffield Wednesday game about to kick off, but that's going to be a bit later, as there was 8 minutes, yes, 8 minutes at a time. And that's the Tottenham and Leeds United game kicked off. And see what Tottenham can make of this, see if they can bring it back. I mean, they are in a bit of turmoil right now, after Jose literally leaving the club like that. I still do not believe that he was sacked. I believe he resigned because of the European Super League. I mean, you can say a lot of things about Jose Mourinho, people, but at the end of the day, he's a man of football and he's a man who loves his football. So let's see what the updates are, see if we've got any more goals throughout the grounds. It's still looking the same. It's still 0-0 at Bristol City and Brentford. I'm very surprised about that, to be fair. 0-0 at Watford and Swansea as well. Sorry about that, people. We had some technical difficulties there, aka dogs barking really loud. But I believe the Derby County game is about to kick off again very soon. Let's see if Derby can actually get a goal allowed in the second half. It's like Tottenham are on the attack, playing it nicely around the edge of the box. I think they've been given a bit of a bollocking at half-time, I'm not going to lie. But the thing is, when some of the players are older than the manager, they might not listen. But the goals are still looking the same across all the rest of the grounds, people. We've got Barnsley 2-1 against Norwich. We've got Blackburn and Birmingham. That's 2-1 to Blackburn. We've got Bournemouth and Stoke. That's 1-0 to Stoke. Bristol and Brentford still 0-0. Cardiff City
and we're
0,
back, and we're back,
Rotherham
and we're
1.
back.
Are you back? We've got
Sorry.
Coventry 2, Millwall 0, Derby County 0, Sheffield Wednesday 1, Middlesbrough 0, Wickham 2, Forest 1, Preston 0. We've got QPR 1, Luton 1, Reading 2, and Huddersfield 1. And then last but not least, Watford and Swansea still 0-0.
Nice, thank you for the update there, Mossy. So, I have missed a goal. Birmingham City have equalised against Blackburn, which is proving to be quite the interesting game.
Have they just equalised?
Just
yes,
equalised.
They've literally just equalised. That's what we're saying, that, people. So, as Rasha said, it's 2-2 there. Turning out to be a good game from the look of it.
What is happening? It really doesn't want me to put QPR to win. Is it a sign?
And Tottenham has scored, but it was offside by Harry Kane.
Ooh.
Good build-up play, but just offside. Oh, just, I'd say about 4 foot.
So a little bit more than the...
He's a big lad, that Harry Kane, isn't it?
He is, he is.
It's his forehead, mate. Takes up half the pitch.
Oh dear. So, yeah, we are jumping into the second halves around the grounds then. It's going to be interesting to see how it all pans out. So, Moss has just run through all of the scores. There is a potential goal at Bournemouth versus Stoke City as we speak. Nothing's come from it by the looks of it.
Well, it looks like Bournemouth are absolutely Bournemouth are smashing Stoke off here. It's 71% possession to Bournemouth.
Jesus.
So,
but just as you say that, curse of the commentator, Mossy, there has been a goal there.
Has there really?
There has, and Stoke have just made it 2-0. So,
oh wow!
Even though Bournemouth have got all the possession, seem to be playing it out of the park, Stoke capitalising on their chances there and making it 2-0, potentially putting that game out of sight and out of mind for Bournemouth. So,
well,
yeah,
I guess it does make sense when you look at the shots and the shots on target. Of Bournemouth have only got 3 shots. Stoke have had 11. Bournemouth on target have had 0, and Stoke have had 4. So it kind of makes sense when you look at it.
Yeah.
But like I said, the possession does say quite a lot about how the game's being played. I think it might be a bit of luck in that game over there, but we'll have to wait and see if Bournemouth get one back. Obviously, there's still a lot to play in the second half, so we'll just see what happens there.
No, thank you for the update, as always, Mossy. Thank you for everyone who is tuned in as well. Me and Mossy SSJ are currently doing a run-through, a watch-along of the final day in the EFL Championship. As it stands, Derby are down. We are keeping an eye on that one in particular. They're having quite a bit of bad luck, you could say, but does put them joint bottom of the Championship with Wickham Wanderers. So, probably not the season that they were anticipating at the start. That run of losses is definitely proving to be stinging them.
Just got a yellow card over at the Leeds and Tottenham game for a foul on Son. So he's got to be a bit careful now. Like we said, there's still plenty left in this game. I won't be surprised if we see some substitutes soon for Leeds United.
We're going to do it, Moss. We're going to open a 100k pack, stuff it.
Go on.
Let's go for it. You'd think, like I say, they did have 8 additional minutes at the end of that first half and did start a bit late. So, like I say, we're coming into, like, Bournemouth, Stoke City have nearly had 10 minutes of the second half. Leeds, Tottenham already 10 minutes into the second half, and Derby haven't even kicked off. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see that. We have topped up on the FIFA points, so let's jump in.
That's going to make the day even more interesting with Derby leaving their game so late.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I don't think it's going to... As long as Rotherham are winning, they're both down, though, regardless. So
yeah,
it's going to be interesting to see how that goes. Do we do?
The thing is, the players don't exactly know, do they, when they're on the pitch?
They don't. I'm sure they'll be...
Well, you know, Rooney, he'll be shouting it to them every time one of them scores.
Literally.
Rooney right. There like, we're going down, lads.
we are going to jump into the 100k pack now. So wish me luck, Marcy. I need that energy Send me the energy.
I'm sending you all the energy, look, the spirit of energy.
Even if we get a big player, we can't sell it anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm literally just doing this for the content. Come on. Let's see if we can get a team of the season. Would be our first packed team of the season. Nope. No team of the season in it. We've got a walkout by the look of it. French striker, Arsenal. It's not a walkout, it's Lacazette. 83 rated. Can use him because he's a Premier League player, so not completely worthless, but we'll see if we've got anything else. Pope, Cruz, Valbuena. Pretty rubbish pack in all fairness. A lot of duplicate players as well. So, yeah, not the greatest pack. Still no team of the season packed. Can't believe that now. It's been quite a fair few packs without one. But just shows, don't give these guys your money. Do not give these guys your money. They have enough of it. And, yeah, we'll definitely not reward you for putting FIFA points on. I think they've put a blacklist on my account. Potential goal at Barnsley versus Norwich.
As it stands as well, Tottenham are currently not qualifying for the Champions League next season.
Oof, that's going to be...
Looks like it's Thursday nights, Channel 5 for them.
Norwich have equalised. We've got Norwich 2,
have they?
Barnsley 2.
We thought they would. Looks like that's going to be a very good game as well, high-scoring game.
Millwall have pulled one back at Coventry as well. That's currently 2-1 to Coventry still. But Millwall starting to get back into it.
The Derby players are walking onto the pitch. Sorry to interrupt you there, Asher.
So good. We've got an equaliser at Nottingham Forest. So Preston have pulled one back against Nottingham Forest. That's currently 1-1. I say, even when we go ahead, Moss, it's...
good for Forest.
I say, even when we go ahead, it never ends well for us. But we scored, which was more than we normally do. What we'll do a draft on FIFA. Let's do a draft. I need to look at squad and club.
Why does Sheffield Wednesday's manager look like such a bad man?
Is it Warnock still?
I think so. It looks like he'd rip your arms off your body. It's just seeing him walking out and he's screwing, bro. He looks like he's gonna. I bet they've had a proper bollocking at half time, mate. They have. I'm telling you now, from the look of it.
Yeah. Well, by the sounds of it, they are lucky.
If looks could kill, it was one of them.
No, it's.
Can I just say, Son's hit the side netting in the Tottenham and Leeds game, literally a few inches off. Wow, that was a good opportunity there, but it's still 2-1 to Leeds.
We've got a potential goal at Watford and Swansea. Just keeping an eye on that as it plays. We're just having a look. It's coming through now. Goal for Watford, so they go 1-0 up against Swansea City. So that's a goal for Watford.
So far, we've only got 1-0 game within the Championship at the moment, I believe.
We have. That is Bristol versus Brentford.
Yep.
So every other game there has been a goal in, so that's interesting today. I thought the ball would have been holding up a lot. I thought they'd been quite sloppy, but
it seems like everybody's just come out trying to go for it today.
They have, which is good from a neutral's perspective. When there's not much to play for, it's what you want to see. You don't want to see all the 0-0s.
Yeah, of course.
But, no, it's
just shows the potential of this league as well, in particular.
Yeah, big time. So Derby have kicked off now, haven't they? They are a couple minutes into the second half, 10 minutes behind everyone else. There is a potential penalty at Blackburn and Birmingham. That is 2-2, remember. Birmingham went 1-0 up. Blackburn pulled it back to 2-1. Birmingham have equalised in the second half, and there is a potential penalty there now. So we'll keep an eye on that as it's happening. How are the teams looking in the second half in the Derby and in Sheffield Wednesday game? Are they looking both like they've had a reinvigoration at half time, or is it a lot of the same?
Well, it's pretty much a lot of the same from Derby County that I've seen so far. They haven't had too much of the ball. Like I said, Sheffield Wednesday look like they've had a bit of a kick up the arse.
Oh, and we've just lost. Sorry, we've just lost our last 0-0, sorry. Brentford have scored against Bristol City, so there is a goal in each one of the Championship games now. Sorry to interrupt you there, Moss.
No goalless draws in the Championship. It's fine, that's fine. We've got to keep the people up to date.
That's it. So, yeah, plenty of goals around the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
Scored,
Brentford, 26 goals.
Brentford, yeah.
Around the Championship. There is a potential goal at Derby.
Is it? I'm
Cammy?
watching now.
Cammy, what we got?
There's nothing happening, Jeff.
There is. Derby have pulled it back. Derby have equalised.
Have they pulled it back? Sorry, I'm a few seconds behind.
It's all right. It is 1-1, and that does.
You blame the EFL people, but apparently Derby have scored according to Dankai.
Let's have a look. That does put them on 44 points, joint with Rotherham. So they are only in relegation on goal difference as it stands. If Cardiff get a goal back at Rotherham, that will keep Derby in the Championship. Crazy.
I'm
Let us
just watching
know.
the build-up play now.
Have a look as it's going. As
Played
it's
it out
live.
from a goal kick. Looked like they've took the time with it, to be fair. Seems like Derby have actually settled a bit on this attack. They haven't just flung it about like they have with every other attack in the first half. Oh, and it's a brilliant goal by Derby County, honestly. Whips it in from the edge of the box, gets his head straight on it. Waghorn, goalkeeper, had no chance whatsoever. Brilliant goal by Derby County, and Derby are back in it.
Nice. So that does add a.
Rooney's happy.
Rooney's happy. Loves it. That does add a bit of a different twist to the proceedings now. Like I say, Cardiff, if they get that equaliser, that will mean that Derby survive by the skin of their teeth. But with an action-packed second half almost certain to come from that Derby-Sheffield Wednesday game, it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. Thank you everyone who's just tuning in. Thank you for the follow. I didn't see the name that popped up, but thank you for the follow. Let's keep an eye on the games from around. Potential goal at Coventry and Millwall. 3-0 Wickham currently against Middlesbrough.
They're just flying in left, right and centre at the moment, people. This is what we love to see.
Goal for Coventry City.
3-1
currently Coventry lead against Millwall. So Millwall did pull that one back, but it does look like it's come to nothing as Cardiff pull 2 goals ahead again.
It does seem quite pointless at the moment with Derby and Sheffield Wednesday because as it stands, both sides are going down, but it's not like they're going to just walk off the pitch, is it, people?
This is it.
You never know what could happen. The beauty of English football, once again.
To be fair, a goal for either team would save them, I believe. No, Sheffield Wednesday will go down. Let's just get a live table. It's not updated yet. That will put Derby on 44. Yeah, so takes 2 points off. That puts Sheffield Wednesday at the bottom of the league on 41 points. Wycombe Wanderers on 43. Derby currently on 44. Tied with Rotherham on 44. Obviously, Rotherham winning at Cardiff. But if Cardiff manage to save Derby County, it's definitely going to be a way to stay up at the very least. Derby doing their bit, though, and pulling that goal back against Wednesday, dooming them to the bottom of the league. Wycombe Wanderers 3-0 up against Middlesbrough. Shock result there, but it's managing to, like I say, make them go down with a fight at the very least. Let's have a look.
We've also just had a yellow card at the Tottenham game for Reguilon. Quite a bad tackle. So I believe that's a yellow card for both teams now. Starting to look a bit more scrappy. Like we were saying before the match has even kicked off, Leeds have always been a scrappy team.
Yeah. They haven't.
It looks like Leeds are going for it. I think Leeds are actually looking for the third goal.
Derby have scored again, 2-1. Derby are currently safe.
Waghorn
has pulled it back.
Oh, what a goal! What a goal from the edge of the box. No, it was Roberts.
Nice.
Not Waghorn, it was Roberts. What a goal from Roberts. That was world class. That looked like something Bruno would do.
No, that's currently saving Derby County then. That is the goal that pushes Derby County out of the relegation zone, and regardless of what happens at Rotherham now, Derby are currently safe as long as they don't concede again. What do you think they're going to do? Keep on attacking or go for that park in the bus?
I think they're going to keep at it now. I don't know. Sheffield Wednesday just looked like they fell apart. They looked like they had a little bit something about them when they first come out, but it seems like they've just had the wind completely knocked out of them over the past few minutes. Oh, brilliant. Honestly, that goal was brilliant. My God.
So if anyone's watching now, make sure you check out that goal later on in the highlights.
World-class goal, I'd say. Bang up. The keeper had no chance at all. No chance at all, I promise you. Brilliant
So
goal.
2-1 to Derby County after going 1-0 down after a very, very unlucky first half, 2 goals disallowed from offside, as well as Sheffield Wednesday scoring in the dire minutes of the first half, and they currently pulled it back within 8 minutes of the first half to 2-1. Currently safe. Can they hold on to it? Coventry have scored another against Millwall. That's currently 4-1 to them as well.
Coventry going in then. They're
That's
going
it.
for it properly.
Goals everywhere at the minute. We'll do a quick recap.
That's all they've really got to do at the moment is a goal difference, isn't it?
It is. It is. We'll do a quick recap around the grounds because it has been quite a few goals. So it's 2-1 to Leeds against Tottenham Hotspurs. Bournemouth 0, Stoke 2. Cardiff 0, Rotherham 1. Derby County 2, Sheffield Wednesday 1. You've got Barnsley 2, Norwich City 2. Watford 1, Swansea 0. Middlesbrough 0, Wycombe Wanderers 3. Coventry City 4, Millwall 1. Blackburn 2, Birmingham 2. QPR 2, Luton Town 1. Reading 2, Huddersfield Town 1, Nottingham Forest 1, Preston 1, and Bristol 0, Brentford 1. Plenty of goals, almost too much to keep up on, Moss.
Yeah, you're not wrong at all, mate. It's all going mad in the second half, all across the country from the look of it. I think Leeds are definitely looking for the third, like I said. Sheffield Wednesday just had a nice chance, but nothing come of it. And like I said, was it Cardiff, did you say that 4-1?
Yes. No, Coventry, sorry. Yeah. Coventry 4.
Coventry, that's it. Sorry, I've always got them mixed up since I was a kid. Geography's never been my strong suit, people.
I'm the same, mate. I am literally the same.
But no, we've got... Sheffield Wednesday look like they're going for it a bit more now.
They're going to have to. At the minute, they are bottom of the table. And
Derby look like... Derby are just Derby are just piling people into the box to defend. I think Rooney said, if you get a goal, just don't let them score, please. Just please don't let them score.
That's it.
They're parking the bus. They're parking the bus as soon as Wednesday get into their half.
It'll be interesting to see how they manage to grind that game out. Then, to be fair, because it's going to be an interesting one if they're going to be defending, because Sheffield do look sort of promising on the break. It's just to see how strong Derby's defence is in this second half. No goals.
Derby have stopped playing that tiki-taka football and them long balls, and they've started to settle down a little bit, take the time on the ball, string a few passes together.
There's a potential red card at Leeds United, Mossy.
At Leeds United, there is. I've got the game on as well.
VAR is in progress.
2 seconds. Is it a VAR? It would be, wouldn't it?
It would be.
It would be. We've also had a substitution for Tottenham Hotspur. 2 subs. I'll let you know exactly who's coming off any second now, people.
And whether that's by card or by substitution.
We've got Ali coming on, Lamella coming off. Deli's come off as well. Yeah, Ali's come off, yeah, definitely. Who else is it? They only show us one. They're bloody terrible. Premier League, sort it out. Tell us all the substitutions, mate.
Just still suspended there, though, so...
Yep, and Bale's come off.
No red card?
Lamora, no red card as yet. I think it's just after this. Sheffield Wednesday, ooh, out close. Derby are defending well at the moment. Sheffield look like they're piling on the pressure. I'll just update you on the red card any second now.
I don't think it is a red card there. I think it might have just been a...
yellow.
False call, yeah. Potential goal at Coventry City.
Second yellow.
That is currently 4-1. Highest scoring game at the minute, so there's going to be potentially another goal there. Coventry scored another. Absolutely running rampant on Millwall. Wow. 5-1. They're currently winning now.
Wow.
Bet Victor have stopped taking any bets on that final on the market now, so I think Coventry have almost guaranteed to win that one.
Yeah,
no other goals
guaranteed
around the grounds as it stands. We are just jumping into a draft though on the FIFA side of things.
Oh, come on, surely that was a red card. I've just watched it back now. They just took players who got tangled together, both lost their temper, started swinging their arms out. One of them, Tottenham player at Alioski in the face for Leeds.
They
Lucas as well.
Did they take it to VAR?
Yes, Lucas. What's the decision going to
Potential
be,
goal
referee?
at Forest. Potential goal at Blackburn. There's 2 potential goals coming in as we speak.
So kicking off now.
Goal to Blackburn.
Yeah,
They've pulled it back 3-2. That does bring my little half-time treble in. So at the minute I put Blackburn to win on. That's currently coming in. I put Brentford to win on. That's currently coming in. And Watford to win. That is currently coming in. So that acca's looking very nice at the minute. We have a goal. Guess who it's for? So it's Nottingham Forest versus Preston. There is a goal there, Mossy. And it is for Preston. So Forest have gone from being 1-0 up to 2-1 down. And this is the joys of being a Forest fan. It's never count your eggs before they're hatched, especially at the City ground. So Forest have gone 2-1 down, not the best. There then, we are still keeping an eye on things around the grounds as we get into the last 20 minutes of the season now. Derby County and Sheffield Wednesday are 10 minutes behind everyone else, so it's going to be interesting to see when all the other games end, how that changes things over there. But we're going to jump into the draft and see if we can make anything of it. We are currently not doing very well with it.
Corner for Sheffield Wednesday. Sorry to interrupt you there.
It's all good, man.
See if they can make anything happen from this. I mean, they desperately need a goal now. I mean, are they going down either way at this point? Well, Derby are as well, aren't they?
Derby are safe at the minute.
Oh, are they? Yeah,
Derby are safe. So they've got their so the bottom as it stands. Derby County on 46 points. They are safe. Rotherham on 44 points. Wickham on 43 points, and Sheffield Wednesday rock bottom on 40 points. It's going to be interesting.
See, I'm just watching back the goal now from the Forest game.
Let me guess. Sloppy defending.
They're not really clearing it properly. I'll tell you that now. Tell you that for free, mate.
Same old with Forest. We just can't. We just bottle it, man. All the time, just bottle it. And it's going to be under joke, if I'm honest. It's going to be under joke.
Ooh, Tottenham. Brilliant strike that was. Who was that by? My God. What a strike that was. Goalkeeper just keeps it out by fingertips. There was some power on that, mate. Wow. So it looks like Tottenham are starting to pile on the pressure again. I think Leeds are open. The defence has opened up a little bit. I don't know what's happening now.
Do you think my 4-2 to Tottenham was a bit ambitious?
Yeah. I'd have said so.
I mean, they've had chances. But
free kick to Tottenham on the edge of the box, on the edge of Leeds' box.
See, no other goals at the minute. We had a little influx of them and then it's dropped right back down. Oh, Carlos Alberto legend. We take that. That puts our chemistry up to 84. We could do with a centre mid from Premier League and a striker from...
That was a brilliant goal by Forest. Centre back just gets caught on the pivot.
I wish it was Forest.
Not Forest, Preston, sorry.
Oh, potential goal at Derby! Potential goal at Derby. Who is this for? If this is for Sheffield Wednesday, that sinks Derby back down into the relegation zone.
I need more screens.
If it's Derby, then they've pretty much secured their place in the Championship next season. But it is for Sheffield Wednesday. 2-2.
Oh, my God. Derby. Oh, it's all going downhill for Derby fans right now.
Oh, my God. What a roller coaster. So that does... I believe.
What a goal as well. That was just a complete and utter shambles by the Derby County defence. And that's it. 2-2. Sheffield
2-2.
Wednesday. Patterson. Not a good goal, not a brilliant
Jamie
goal.
Patterson.
Just took his chance. Patterson, whatever his name is.
Mate, Jamie, if that he used to play for Forest, if it's Jamie Patterson.
Yeah.
If he's sunk Derby, then that'll be quite
I
ironic.
Think he has. Oh, and Leeds. Oh, no. Brilliant defended by Tottenham. Leeds are on the attack. They've got it in the box. He's taken it. Oh, no. Completely flopped that. Sent it way over the bar, over the stadium, and out into the car park. That ball's gone.
The best sender. What at ball balls, go and fetch it. They've got enough time. 15 minutes left around the grounds then. Derby have got 25 minutes left.
Preston are just piling the pressure on Forest altogether. Forest are in a complete and utter shambles at the moment.
Unfortunately,
kick up the arse.
a familiar story. Even when we go 1-0 up, like I say, we seem to manage just to mess it all up all the time, and it is a shame, but what can we do? We are Forest, mighty, mighty Forest.
And Rooney's not looking too happy. I mean, the camera's looked pan to Rooney more times than it has the players. I'm telling you now, people. And he is not an happy lad today.
So, quick recap of what's just happened then. We have just had an equaliser from Sheffield Wednesday against Derby County. We'll check the live table because I believe that sinks Derby County right back into the relegation zone, as Rotherham are still winning. Now, this can all be changed if Cardiff do manage to get that equaliser against Rotherham. It will put Rotherham back into the relegation zone. But as it stands, I just want to get the live table. Where are we? Rotherham have jumped back out of it. Leapfrog Derby with that Sheffield Wednesday equaliser. And back down at the bottom, it is Derby County, Sheffield Wednesday and Wycombe Wanderers. So have we had any other goals?
It has been a really good final day for the Championship today. I think it's been really exciting. There's been plenty of goals across most of the games, to be fair. Looking like a really good relegation battle at the moment. And it's not too far till we find out the results. We find out if Derby go down to League One for the first time in how many years did you say earlier? Was it, Dankai?
Probably ever. Let's do a check. I don't know if. Let's have a look. Derby County.
It's not within my lifetime, I believe.
League One. So, list of Derby County FC seasons. Let's have a look. Just keep an eye on the score. So we have got 184 rated draft. The chemistry letting us down a little bit there. But let's have a look. So the no leagues until 88. They're in the. So season spent at level 1 of the Football League system, 65. Season spent at level 2, 52. It will be their 5th time that they've been in the 3rd level of the Football League. So they've only been in the 3rd division 4 times before then. I'm trying to see when that was.
So not
Division
looking
2,
too good for
Division
County at the moment
3.
at all.
So around 1950s, they had 2 seasons in the Division 3, and then 2 seasons in the 80s. So 1986 was the last time they were in the 3rd division of English football. Let's have a look.
I mean, at the moment, I think the game to watch is going to be Derby and Sheffield Wednesday. Obviously, both have got it all to play for pretty much. Both sides need a goal. It looks like they're all going for it. Every player on the pitch is trying to get upfield, trying to apply some pressure. But whether anything will happen, I'm not too sure. But I'll try and keep my eye on the game. I wouldn't be surprised if we did see a bit of controversy, a few cards and that thrown out in the final stage of this game. But we'll just have to wait and see.
No, thank you, Mossy, as always. So the goals have seemed to slow down a little bit, to be fair, across the board. I can't remember the last goal I saw that went in. There hasn't been anything recently. I think the last goal was one of Coventry's 5th goal. But we will keep an eye on the scores around the grounds. It's been
for the past 5 minutes, I've just seen Forest give the ball away about 15 times.
Oh man,
I don't know what's happening with Forest at the moment.
Falling apart, man.
I'm sorry to all the Forest fans out there, but I just don't know what's happening at the moment with you.
Very familiar.
Preston. And now it's getting all heated between the Preston and Forest players. It looked like we were going to land one on him then, Evans was, for Preston. Getting a bit heated. Evans and Garner. They're all right now. They've both agreed they're terrible teams, so it's all right.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely need a bigger push next season, to be fair. Things are
Either
drying
that or
up.
they both said it. Well, at least we're not Derby.
Yeah, well, could be worse.
Yeah, exactly. Just a bit. But we've
So
got
still no
Sheffield
goal.
Wednesday corner here.
Still no goals anywhere at the minute then, but we will keep you up to date with them as they come in.
Oh my God, Sheffield Wednesday! Sheffield Wednesday have got it! 3-2 to Sheffield Wednesday!
Have they actually?
Yeah.
My page has just collapsed. That's Derby sunk then. My page has literally just stopped.
Derby are heading down to League One, people. It's all gone what? It's all gone wrong for Wayne Rooney. He's
So
not
from
an happy chappy at all. It
Going
was corner
from
for
literally-
Sheffield Wednesday from the corner.
Can't believe it. Cannot believe it.
Comes
So
off Derby player, back post, edge. Wait, is it offside?
it's countered. It's counted it here.
Looking forward to this one. The crowd are up for it.
No, he was onside.
Really good
Is
goal
he?
at this game.
No, his arm's offside, but like we said, no VAR, so I think it's going to stand like Dankai has just said, people. And that's Derby County. They're like the Titanic, mate.
It's
just
sinking.
like the Titanic.
It's sinking. So,
Waghorn were in on goal then, but no. Brilliant
We have
defended
had-
by Sheffield Wednesday.
we have had some more goals. Let's have a look. Brentford have scored. That's 2-0. Brentford are winning against Bristol City.
So we had no goals in that in the first half. Now we've had two in quite rapid succession, I'd say.
And that is the only other place there has been goals at the minute. Rotherham are still beating Cardiff City, but it does save them. So as it stands, let's get that up now. Sheffield Wednesday have pulled it back. I think that's everyone on 43 points again. And Rotherham safe, unless Rotherham managed to mess it up somehow and concede a late equaliser against Cardiff. I can't see it going any other way at the minute.
And for anybody wondering about the Premier League with the Leeds and Tottenham game, that's still 2-1 to Leeds. And it looks like Leeds are still applying the pressure, look like the dominant force in the game at the moment. The Derby County have just whipped it in. Goalkeeper scrambling. No, I think he's been penalised.
Possible goal at Blackburn versus Birmingham City. Hoping for a Blackburn goal. It is a Blackburn goal, so that's 4-2 to Blackburn. It does look like that. Half-time accumulators running in. We had £2.50 on Blackburn, Brentford and Watford. The only one that's close is Watford, and that's 1-0 against Swansea. Tempted to take that, to be fair, Moss. £16.26 off of £2.50. Max returns 21, so I'm only missing a fiver. Tempted to cash.
Cash it out, lad. Go on, you cash it out.
As we're through with Hullet.
That Forest is still all over the place from the look of it.
And just the ideal start.
So last 10 minutes in the Championship games then.
Derby going for it, mate.
It's a gorgeous ball over the top, but you do have to ask questions about the keeper. Could he have done better here? I think so.
Sheffield Wednesday are looking strong in the defence at the moment.
Yeah, they've...
that back line ain't going nowhere.
This is it. Sheffield can't do anything unless Rotherham... Oh, potential goal at Leeds. VAR in progress.
It's always VAR, I'm sick of it. When you need it, it's never there.
It'll be interesting to see when they put it in the Championship, to be fair.
Yeah. It's a lot of money, though, in it as well.
It is.
The attack fizzles out. And threading it forward.
Derby County are making two substitutions. I think Rudy's going to go on the attack a bit more.
And a goal!
Speaking of the attack, we do score in the draft.
And they've turned this game on its head.
Well, here's the replay.
We're just having a look, see if there is a goal at Leeds.
Just watching it back now, just having a look through.
Which he really
2-1,
doesn't have any
2-1.
chance with.
QPR are 2-1 up against Luton. I think that was 1-1 last time we checked.
Yeah, it was.
But as it stands, Derby are relegated to League One.
Oh, and
the
it's
first
Lucas
time.
with brilliant run. Oh no, Leeds United player pulled it back. Looks like they're going to give it away. Is this how they're going to concede?
Gullit. Good work.
Oh, never mind.
To win possession.
Leeds are in. Is in.
Overcooked that one.
Oh, what a goal. It's 3-1 to Leeds United. What a goal. Brilliant build-up by Leeds. And it's an absolute banger. Once again, the goalkeeper stood literally no chance. I mean, the strikers have just been on point in most of the games I've been watching today. So it's been a really good day for English football, I'd say.
Oh, brilliant,
Been a lot
brilliant.
of drama today. Leeds
it does
beating
look like...
Tottenham, I mean, that's a good one. That's very good for Leeds.
Oh, hold on, we've got another goal. Blackburn have scored another one. That's 5-2 against Birmingham, and we do have a potential goal in another one of the games as well.
Is he offside? Is VAR going to check this?
They are. No, it's counted it. I think VAR may have checked. Did pop up, but
this might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity.
The goal does stand. It is 3-1 to Leeds, and it looks like they've taken that goal, that game beyond the.
By a thumb.
Oh, Brentford have scored again, so no goals in the first half. 3-0 up now.
Derby have whipped it in.
Unlucky not to score, Derek.
Just wide.
And possession given away.
It's a goal kick to Sheffield Wednesday at the Derby game. We've got 15 minutes left at the moment. It's not looking very good for Derby.
It's not looking good. It's not looking good.
Not looking good for Tottenham Hotspur either. Forest.
It's not looking good for Millwall. 6-1. So let's just run over some of the scores. We've got 3-1, 2-0, 1-0, 3-2, 2-2, 1-0, 3-0, 6-1, 5-2, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 3-0. Definitely an exciting day.
Today.
Definitely an exciting day in the last game of the Championship. So, 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left, and if Rotherham don't manage to concede a late equaliser, that's both of the teams, Sheffield Wednesday and Derby County, will be going down to the League One.
I mean, every Derby player's just running as much as he can with the ball, you know what I mean? Just trying to produce something. And Sheffield Wednesday defence are just, they've literally caught the bus, mate.
They were so quick to get out from the back, and once he gets
every defender's in that box.
The keeper to beat, he hammers it into the back of the net. Smashing goal.
Well, it's been all Vipers so far.
Derby have put 7 players forward for this corner.
They're really going for it.
Can they make something happen?
They need a goal now, and they need Cardiff to score for them to do them a bit of a favour. If Cardiff don't score, that's it for both of them. And there's this game.
And it's whipped in. Headed back. No.
Oh, potential red card.
Sheffield Wednesday on the counter attack.
Potential red
card.
That's
a bad one. That's a bad one. That is at the Derby game.
Potential red card there.
It's a yellow at the Derby game.
Is it? Oof.
Four.
The cross is on.
It wasn't that malicious now.
Possible goal at Rotherham. Possible goal. Cardiff have equalised.
Cardiff have equalised.
Cardiff have equalised. So where does that leave them?
Cardiff.
I think that still puts Derby down. That puts Sheffield Wednesday safe now.
It's a perfect challenge.
Oh my God, you cannot write it today.
Jwozwiak, I don't know if I slaughtered that pronunciation with a yellow card for Derby.
Well, they can say a big thank you.
Let's have a look what that does, but Cardiff have equalised. Derby just need a goal. Potential penalty. Penalty at Derby.
Penalty at Derby.
Oh my God.
I'll have it on in a second. It's all going on in the
Derby have equalised. Derby is safe. 3-3. Oh my God.
Is it?
It is.
Derby on the attack now. It'll be here on with me in a second.
Oh my God.
Long ball.
Can they cash in?
You cannot write this.
It's definitely a penalty. 2 players on one. Took him down at the same time. Definitely a penalty.
You cannot write it.
No doubt in the referee's mind. And it's a yellow card.
So where does that leave everyone? My bet's 1. Watford have gone 2-0 up against Swansea.
Yeah, substitute Jwozwiak.
Jesus Christ.
So it looks like Rooney's tactical genius has worked for him today. It's pulled it off.
You cannot write this. but there is still time left. So it is, now that Cardiff have got that goal back against Rotherham, it is in Derby or Sheffield Wednesday's hands. And as it stands, Derby are safe.
It's just back and forth, back and forth.
This is
what we love to see, people.
It is. Do you know what? I don't know which way I wanted to go now. Coventry are 6-1 up against Millwall now.
Goal by Waghorn. Goalkeeper went the right way, but he had no chance. There was just too much power on that. And yeah, 3-3. Derby, Sheffield Wednesday, 3-3.
Thank you, Cammy. Let's
back to you in the studio, Jeff.
So let's have a look where that leads them then. Still not changing round. Rotherham have conceded that equaliser, so they're not doing the Derby or Sheffield Wednesday any favours anymore.
Played into the centre of the box.
I think it's safe to say that Leeds have won this game against Tottenham. Still standing 3-1. We're at the 89th minute. 90th minute, sorry.
Bristol have pulled one back against Brentford. That is 3-1 there. But Brentford already, with those 3 goals in the second half, have managed to put that beyond Bristol City. Couple minutes left in the games then. This is crazy,
boss. The
boss.
Forest game has been pretty uneventful, so I think we're just going to stick with the Derby and Sheffield Wednesday one. I think it's safe to say Forest are going to lose this game from the look of it.
Yeah,
but we will still keep you updated. If there is any goals, any cards, we will let you know. And by the way, people, make sure to subscribe to the channel. If you're liking what we're doing, drop a like on the video, jump into the chat. Obviously, we're going to be doing this more and more. Premier League, Champions League, everything, whatever we can. And it's all for you lot.
Romario, how you doing, my brother? Live stream I'm doing straight from PS4, so I'm literally just doing streaming straight from the PlayStation itself. Sorry, just replying to some of the chat.
Right, mate.
Let's have a look.
Well, enjoy the good days as a coach. It can be a roller coaster
ride,
I can tell you that.
Like I say, Derby are currently safe. Wickham have leapfrogged Rotherham and Sheffield Wednesday.
Dropped 5 to the back.
So, the way that it stands at the minute, Derby County on 44 points, they are safe. Below them, Wickham Wanderers on 43 points. Rotherham United drop into the relegation zone on 42 points. And Sheffield Wednesday, bottom of the table, on 41. All it takes is one, to be fair, one goal is all Sheffield need.
Oh, and Leeds just had a brilliant chance to make it 4. Brilliant save by Tottenham's goalkeeper. Absolutely brilliant save. You'd have thought he'd have put that away. But as it stands, still 3-1 to Leeds United in the Tottenham game.
Got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Lee.
Have a look if there's any other goals around the grounds. We're going to be coming to the end. So, Blackburn and Birmingham City is full time. 5-2 to Blackburn. Coventry City, it's the end there. It is 6-1. Coventry versus Millwall. Coventry absolutely run rampant over Millwall in that one. And it has come to an end there. We're going to be coming to the end in Bournemouth and Stoke any minute as well. Leeds United versus Tottenham is in the 93rd minute. So we're going to start seeing full-time whistles around the grounds. But it's been a very fun one, hasn't it, Moss? It's been interesting.
Yeah, it's been good. And
I don't think we're done yet.
10 minutes left on this Derby game.
I don't think we're done yet. There could be anything happening. Leeds United, something suspended there. It might be full-time at the Leeds game.
I mean, Leeds have just been piling on the pressure. I mean, Leeds have definitely deserved to win that match. I mean, Tottenham have definitely deserved to lose it. They just haven't looked like the usual self today, but...
Full-time whistles blowing all around.
Going on at the club at the moment. It's got to be expected, hasn't it? And there's a substitution for Derby County.
Can they cling on to it? Can they do the impossible? What seemed like it was never going to happen after going 1-0 up, 1-0 down, pulling it back to 2-1 up, then going down 3-2, pulling it back to 3-3. Rotherham conceding that late equaliser against Cardiff City, and it does look like that game's coming to an end as we speak.
And Davies has come on for Waghorn at the Derby game. Sorry to interrupt you there.
So good, my brother. That is the most pressing matter at the minute, is that Derby game, because, like I say, there's probably about 10 minutes left, and yes, it will.
He's on! It's 1v1 versus the keeper, Derby County! Is it going to be? Is it going to be 4-3? No! Brilliant by the goalkeeper. Absolutely brilliant by the goalkeeper. Closed him down at the last second, straight at his feet, blocked everything with his body, managed to come away with the ball, and now it's Sheffield Wednesday on the counter-attack. But Derby are parking the bus. They've parked 4 buses, I swear to God. 5.
Oh dear. Oh my God.
No,
So
Sheffield
it's
Wednesday lost the ball a bit easy there. And Derby are just trying to take the time with it, trying to play out the rest of this game, because you know what Rooney's like. He'll probably be shouting from the edge of the pitch saying, "You're safe, keep the ball." So we'll keep you updated anyway, people.
So full time blowing around the grounds then. We will get a roundup once all of the other games are finished. We'll keep an eye on Derby and Sheffield Wednesday live as it's happening. All it will take to relegate Derby County is a Sheffield Wednesday goal, and you know what? I'm kind of hoping that they hold on to it now. After the game that they've just had.
2 goals disallowed in the first half as well.
It's crazy. I think for that game alone they deserve to stay up, but and that's from a Forest fan who...
goals altogether in this game.
Just crazy. Just crazy, and I'm sure we'll still have something else. Oh, there's a potential penalty at Forest, 93rd minute.
Leeds and Tottenham finished 3-1. Son looks like he's going to cry again. But that's that game over.
Let's have a look at the Forest.
What's happening at Forest?
I think there's a Forest penalty.
Watching that now. I'll keep you updated in a second.
No, it doesn't look like it is a penalty in the end.
At the moment, how it stands, Tottenham are 6 in the Premier League table, West Ham 5th, Liverpool 7, Everton 8. We've got Chelsea at 4th, Leicester at 3rd, Man United at 2nd, and Man City at 1st.
Like I say, they can win the league today. I think all they need is a point against Chelsea, and they secure the title there. So any Man City fans out there, let us know how you feel as you go into the Champions League final as well.
If you're a City fan, don't subscribe to my channel because you're not welcome.
By my channel, he means Mossy SSJ. If you support anyone, you can subscribe to me. Subscribe to me if you're
supports whoever's winning.
Whoever's winning at the minute. No, that's not true, Mossy. I would never have supported Forest if that was the case.
But next up, we've got Sheffield United and Crystal Palace coming up very soon, people. And tomorrow we've got Wolves versus Brighton, Aston Villa versus Man United, West Ham versus Everton, and Arsenal versus West Bromwich Albion.
So yeah, plenty of action across the weekend.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, love it, love it. I've really enjoyed this though, Mossy. I just want to say a big thank you to yourself for joining me.
Anytime, brother.
On the first watch along.
Brilliant. Thank you for having me on.
It has been a very fun one, hasn't it? I can't have asked for any better results. To be fair, it's been
it's been brilliant. There's been a lot
crazy.
Of goals chucked in across all of the country. So,
and there is still a few minutes left at that Derby game. So if Sheffield can grab 1 goal, that will sink Derby hearts and condemn them to League One.
They'll get it?
I don't think so now.
I
don't think so now. I think with the way that it's panned out, I don't think Derby are going to concede another one now. I think if they do, Rooney will single-handedly go on the pitch and punch every single player. If another game. I think he's probably just experienced his first heart attack, Rooney, bless him. He's literally.
No, second one would have been when Colleen found about his ex.
Yeah, true. his granny obsession.
Yeah, that's the one. So second heart attack nearly today, people. But it looks like Derby is safe.
It is the only game still playing now. Pretty much all the goals in the second half. We've had 5 goals in the second half of that game, and the first one was scored in the 48th minute, was it? Literally,
I believe it was,
of the first half. So, yeah, it's been eventful. Not finished yet, 88th minute, and it is Derby 3, Sheffield Wednesday 3. As it stands, Derby County have done the unthinkable. They've been dipping in and out of that relegation zone, but Cardiff, of all teams, seem to be their saviours today. They've managed to get the point against Rotherham and seemingly save Derby County, but there is still a couple of minutes and Sheffield Wednesday are in possession.
It has been a bit back and forth over these last 15 minutes. I mean, every player's just going for it, whether it's Derby, whether it's Sheffield. I don't think the Derby County players, I don't think they know they're safe at the moment from the look of it.
It would be interesting to be in one of their players' heads just to know what they're thinking at the minute, because like you say, if they don't know that they're safe, they're just going to be bricking it after all this possession from Sheffield Wednesday.
The ball rolling again in what has been an utterly one-sided.
I'm keeping a very, very close eye on this one as Sheffield Wednesday look to be in the driving seat and attacking, but it is Derby's game to lose now. Dangerous attack from Sheffield Wednesday. Foul by Sheffield Wednesday, and Derby are looking to play this game out. I think they might know, Moss. I think they may know.
Do you think they know, yeah?
I think they know. They look like they're trying to grind it.
Anyway. To be fair, I wouldn't have told them, so they just kept attacking, thinking we need another.
Yeah. That is how I'd play it, but at the minute it's just not conceded. We don't at the minute. It's still in 89th minute, 50 seconds. We'll find out very soon. Derby look to be in possession. I think they're safe.
I believe I'm a few seconds ahead of you.
Right, we're into the 90th minute. Sheffield Wednesday on the ball.
Ahead of me.
Plus 6 minutes. Jesus. 6 minutes for Sheffield to break Derby's heart then.
Wow.
Can they do it? Dangerous attacks. Sheffield look like they are the team that are pressing and pressing. Derby seem to be sitting back.
Yeah.
But
told you,
Sheffield aren't doing anything with their possession. This is going to be tense for Derby fans all across the country. You've had the Cardiff literally saviour. You've had everything else seem to go your way. You've put in a good performance against Sheffield Wednesday, but can they hold on to it, Moss? Can they hold on to it?
I'm not too sure if they
5
can.
minutes.
Looking a bit up in the air at the moment.
5 minutes is all that they have. All they need to do is not concede in 5 minutes, and they won't be condemned to a season, at least in League One. It's close now. It's close now. I really don't know.
It all comes down to this.
It is just last gasp.
Sheffield look like they're scrambling a bit, just trying to get down pitch as much as they can.
Now there isn't anything in it for Sheffield Wednesday anymore. I don't believe they have any way of surviving. Let's have a look. So if they lose a point, they gain 2. No.
So Sheffield are relegated, yeah?
Let's have a look. 4-1. I don't think Derby can go down now, by the look of it. Oh yeah, they can. Oh God, they will. If Sheffield Wednesday score, no. I think Derby are safe, regardless.
Safe?
I think they are safe. So currently stood Sheffield. If they score, they will only go up to 43 points. That'll put Derby on 43 points. No, it won't. It'll put. Yes, it will. Jeez, Derby on 43. That'll give them 1 goal. A goal, a Sheffield Wednesday goal will put Derby down, and Sheffield Wednesday will
still undecided.
Will stay up. They need a goal, and it'll be down to goal difference. Literally, and it'll be down to goal difference. Sheffield Wednesday are currently 1 goal higher than Derby. They've got -21. Derby have got -22. So if they score another, that'll take Derby to -23, and it'll put them up to -20. Put them both on 43 points and send Derby down. But I think Derby are managing to hold on.
Yeah.
3 minutes left. 3 minutes left. As it stands, it's Wickham.
Just trying to throw everything they can at it, aren't they? But
so no
avail from the look of it.
Rotherham and Sheffield that are doomed to League One. Come on.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
They're pushing though. All I can see is attack Sheffield Wednesday. Dangerous attack Sheffield Wednesday. Attack, attack. Derby in possession. Derby foul.
Played into the centre of the box. Well, lacking just a little bit
John
of...
Derby
he's been brilliant since he come on for Derby, to be fair. A brilliant substitution by Rooney, these subs that he's made today.
Yeah.
A few tactical changes and it's paid off for him, I believe.
I'm literally gripped. Another dangerous attack Sheffield Wednesday. 2 minutes.
All the coaches, managers, they're literally on the edge of the pitch.
Oh,
Literally 2 minutes left.
Rooney's pacing back and forward.
Well,
Someone tell him.
They just can't concede. The only people who will let themselves down now is themselves.
Yeah.
If they concede, that's it. They've got literally 1.5 minutes. Surely they're safe now.
Just the clearance that was needed.
1.5 minutes to go.
And he's in. It's opened up for
I think
him.
Derby are playing it a tiny bit too safe at the moment. They need to press upfield a little bit.
And he's come up with it.
Last minute.
Well, here's the replay. It's a lovely quick counter-attack that sets up the chance. And once he gets himself settled with the keeper to beat, he hammers it into the back of the net. Smashing goal.
What's going to happen, people? It's all a bit tense at the moment.
It is a bit tense, sorry, we're all corner
literally.
for Sheffield
Well,
Wednesday.
no wonder he's delighted.
Oh,
They've
what's
been
going to happen
this
here?
game up to now.
Are Derby County going to get relegated, or are they going to stay in the Championship? All comes down to this final minute.
Literally ticking into seconds now. Seconds. All they need to do is save. Just cling on for another 30 seconds. Kick it. Get rid of it. Anything. Boot it up for a goal kick. 30 seconds left. Attack Derby County. It looks like they've done it. Looks like they're safe. Yellow card Sheffield Wednesday with 20 seconds left. I think that's it, Mossy.
I think it's safe to say for Derby.
I think Derby have done it.
Derby are staying up in the Championship. I think it's pretty safe to say now, people, that there's been stranger things happen in football.
There's literally seconds left. 96. We are on the 96th minute, so no more time. No more time. It's all suspended. Looks like it's over. They think it's all over. They think it's all over.
And to me, it looks like Derby County are staying up. Nothing Sheffield Wednesday can do. And I think that's it, people. The final day of the EFL has been concluded. Derby County are staying up. Probably not for too many more seasons at this rate. But I think it's been a terrible performance for both teams. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. Do you think that's what it is? Not the fact they both played well. They've just played so crap between them, and it's a slugfest.
Yeah, I just think both of them should have took the time a little bit more throughout the game. There's been plenty of chances, but even though there has been 8 goals in the game, it's been a bit of a tactically crap game, should I say.
So we are an additional minute on top of that 6 that was added. Final whistle hasn't been blown yet, though. I think it's all done. Let's have a look.
Over.
Stop.
All over. The fat lady has sung.
The whistle's not blown yet. Oh, God, it's ticking on.
Told you it's Fergie time with Rooney.
There we go. End of regular time. That does mean Derby County, on the last day of the season, managed to save themselves from going down to League One. So congratulations, Derby County, as well as all of your fans. You managed to just cling on, and Forest will be able to see you again next year. So I'm looking forward to those games. But wow,
the famous rivalry continues.
It does. But wow, Mossy, that was definitely probably one of the most interesting final days, and like I say, plenty of goals around.
It's been a strange day, and this was a really strange game. Like I said, tactically on both sides, both teams were very inept, but with all the goals being smashed in, whether they was good or not, one or two of them was world class, but it was definitely still a game to watch.
No, brilliant. And I think all that's left to do now, Mossy, is a quick roundup of scores around the ground. And
do you want to read them all out?
Yeah, final thoughts. So, final scores around the grounds. Premier League game, the early kick-off. Leeds United beat Tottenham Hotspur 3-1. Going into the Championship, we got Barnsley 2, Norwich City 2, Blackburn Rovers 5, Birmingham City 2, Bournemouth 0, Stoke 2, Bristol City 1, Brentford 3, Cardiff City 1, Rotherham United 1. That Cardiff City goal proving to be the saviour for Derby in the end.
Very important.
Big goal there. Bigger for Derby than Cardiff will ever know. We've got Coventry City 6, Millwall 1, Derby County 3, Sheffield Wednesday 3. So that's obviously condemned Sheffield Wednesday to League One. You've got Wycombe Wanderers, another team that is going down to League One, but they managed to get a 3-0 win against Middlesbrough in their last game of the Championship. Forest unfortunately losing 2-1 to Preston North End after going 1-0 up. We've got QPR 3, Luton Town 1, Reading 2, Huddersfield 2 and Watford 2, Swansea City 0. That does mean that the 3 going down from the Championship then are Wycombe Wanderers, Rotherham United and Sheffield Wednesday. Derby County, even after the poor run of form at the end of the season, have managed to survive. So thoughts, Mossy, on overall specific games? How have you found today?
Well, to be fair, I've really enjoyed it. I mean, over the years, I kind of lost love with the Championship a lot, but I'm glad I've done this today with you. It's been a really exciting day. I mean, I don't think the fans could have asked for a better final day to conclude it, apart from, obviously, the relegated fans. But obviously, you'll still have your chance. It's not like you still haven't got your chances, you know what I mean? It's all up in the air, like I said, with these leagues. And this is why I love it. I mean, just so many goals over this, literally 90 minutes. How many goals have we had from all of these teams? It's just been, you don't even see this many in the Premier League on a regular. So it's definitely been a good one to watch. I think Derby, they kind of deserved it in a way, especially with the 2 goals offside. So I think Forest, it was pretty much a poor performance. I think it was quite a poor performance from Preston as well, even though they did manage to win. But yeah, I think that's about it. I mean, I think now we've just got to move on to the Premier League, see how that turns out. Obviously, got to watch City lift the trophy, and we'll watch out for, is it Norwich next season? Obviously, they seem like they're on a little bit of a roll. Yeah. Maybe they could be another Leicester, you never know.
That's it, especially with Timo Pukki up front. He's proved massive for them, as well as Buendia. 2 very, very key players for them this season. I've just counted, Mossy, 48 goals across the just the Championship games today, and that is
Brilliant.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
And this just proves another thing. The European Super League doesn't need to happen. Grassroots football, even little clubs that make it through to the Championship. This is what it's all about. And this is what we need, and this is what the fans love to see.
So an average of 3.7 goals a game across those.
Wow.
Absolutely crazy. Across 13 games as well. 3.7 goals on average. So very, very good games for the neutrals. Very good game for football across the country today. But I think we've got nothing else to do other than round it up, Mossy. So once more, I will just say a massive thank you for joining us, and I hope you will come on the channel again and hopefully do some of these in the future.
Of course, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much for having me, bro. As always, you're an absolute legend.
Anytime.
Make sure you subscribe to Dankai People, obviously.
No, thank you, my brother. I will be leaving all of Mossy's links in the description. Make sure you go and hit him up. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, send him some love. And yeah, it's been absolutely amazing. I'll definitely be doing some more of these watch-alongs going forward, and we'll pick out some specific games. But once again, thanks to Mossy, thanks to everyone watching. As always, I've been Dankai. Thanks for watching.